Hey everyone, just me, Wolf here. Um, so I haven't, had some time, things on my mind. So I have a sit down, sip a little whiskey, or two, or three, and you know, just hang. You know, so how's everyone going? I'm just gonna put this right on here. I'll put it right in the chat. If I'm not sure who you are, I'm not gonna let you in. Who the hell is this? This can't be right. So Chadwick Boseman, um, from Black Panther, dead at 43. Uh, so Black Panther just died today. Guess he had cancer, I guess. Oh shit. Kevin is going on live too. Oh, colon cancer. Yeah. Ugh. Hey Don, how you doing? Um, Black Panther died from colon cancer. Tongue bath was pretty good. Am I supposed to say that? I don't know. uh, I guess I got a tasty ahead, I guess. Hey, Captain. Got some grog with you? Oh, no, actually, it's rum. Get any rum with you? Pour a glass. Let me drink. I'm gonna be drinking water too because I got shit to do tomorrow. I don't want to keep drinking, so balance it out. Uh, all right, let me see if I do this. All right, and I do that. Okay. So how's everyone's day going? Edwin's wake was today, I guess. His funeral's tomorrow. So we'll just have a drink. Trying to get some, I don't know, I guess it's hitting me now, you know what I'm saying? But what are you going to do? If I'm boring you guys, don't worry about it. I mean, hey, Joe. Because Kevin's having one, too. He's having one at 11 o'clock, I think. Was it now? I'm not sure. But, you know, I'm sitting here about listen, you know, thinking about Edwin. So I thought I had for a drink. Kate Titus is on. He shouted me out this morning for my shirt. I've gone international. Yeah, baby. Oh, dude. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Hey, John's on. Hey, John. Links in the chat. I see you took wife out for wine. Yes, I did. Why not? It was a nice day. Kids are not old enough to stay by themselves. We went on a little trip. Went to a winery. Vincent, how you doing? Sipped some wine, sat and talked. It was nice. You don't get to do that much. Ooh. How you doing?
What up, Wolf? How you doing, brother?
I'm okay. You?
Hey, hit that other tab. Make us bigger. Yeah. This is what
Hold on. Let me see what you're drinking there.
I gotta pour me a little bit here.
Oh, no, that's not what I want. I think you big. No, that's not what I want. So how's your day going so far?
Well, it was going pretty good. It's not too bad. I got some cool new books.
Oh, cool. What you got?
Well, I went live a little bit earlier, and I had people show up. Not a whole bunch, but I just had this show up today.
Very cool.
And it's in a really nice condition.
Was it an eBay find or?
That was an eBay haul. Yep. And it took like 3 weeks to get here, like 2 weeks. I don't know why it took so long.
Came off of shipping.
I think shipping was already high enough. And I'm currently trying to finish out getting all the books for the Once and Future.
Good series, though. That's a good.
And I've got a whole bunch of them. I've almost got the whole set. Been able to find the rest of them. And on Monday night, me and Greg from Bearded Comic Bro, we're going to be doing a live stream over Once and Future. So be sure to hop on if you want and check it out.
That's cool.
And then for my video this week, since I still got them out, had to get the Spawn Gunslinger.
There you go. Now I got it working. Yep.
And then I picked up Kanto.
Mine's still in the mail. Both I'll get this week.
Picked up The Last God because it looked cool and I wanted to know what the story was.
Have you read any of those yet?
No, not yet. I got Philadelphia #1. Couldn't believe this was still on the rack, so got to check that one out. And then these are just the ones that I showed last time. I think it was on your stream. I just haven't put them away yet.
Yeah, you told me the one I have is worth something.
Yeah. But I've got 2 other books up over here that I might as well show off. So I found this today.
Ah, very nice.
And it is in a great condition. You see that very fine sticker on it. And then the other book I got today picked me up Darth Vader #1, first print.
Nice.
So you guys saw it here first, but those will be on the big video that comes out next Thursday. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw. Yeah, I watched that video actually.
Which one?
The one you're talking about this morning or something?
Yesterday. I do videos Thursdays.
Because you sat in front of the rack. You're shelving there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's throwing me off. Okay, yeah, I watched it. See, I didn't even give you a thumbs up.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. Simple Simon. If you're up for it, guy.
Yeah, Simon, isn't it like 1 o'clock over there in the Australias?
Yeah, I'll put this over there for you guys.
Hey,
yeah.
Bring yourself back. Bring yourself back.
Oh, yeah. Why? You don't like looking at yourself?
Oh, I look at myself all the time.
Matter of fact, I sent Simon a little A-OK. It's on his way there.
So the A-OK is just like you just send somebody something to be nice kind of thing. That's what the act of kindness, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually, last time we were all on, he asked for a T-shirt. So I sent it to him. It's I don't know how it's getting there. Boat, plane, submarine. I don't know how it's getting there, but he's getting one of my T-shirts with the face, with this beautiful face.
Nice.
Yeah. Going international. K Titus has one.
I was on somebody's live stream today, and they said they were sending you a package, K Titus. I don't remember who it was, but there's something going your way, I think, at some point.
Sorry.
What's up, John?
Hey, Vincent, how you doing, man?
Good, brother.
Just getting my beverage here ready, so I know where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's required, apparently.
It is, and I'm going to be breaking in my TJ the Slab Dragon tumbler and cups tonight. So
sweet, very sweet.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to get some ice, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, I'm drinking straight tonight.
I always drink straight. I don't put any ice in mine.
I think I'll be finishing this off tonight and maybe starting another one.
I need to get another bottle. I think actually no. I have some Chivas in the cabinet that I hadn't finished out yet, so I guess I'll just do that before I buy a new bottle of something else.
Years ago, even before I got married, before I met my wife, I had a little internet business. I was a provider. This is when before cable TV had you get your cable through your internet through the cable company. So I had it was all the rack of modems, the whole 9 yards. I had the whole setup. Always had a bottle of Chivas in the drawer because I always thought it would be cool because you're sitting on your desk, open the bottom drawer, you take out your Chivas and your glass, and you sit there in your office. It was fun. I did it for 3 years. Then I saw cable. Then all of a sudden Comcast and I was getting their internet. I'm like, I'm getting out of this real quick because that's it. You're not gonna be able to compete. And so I was doing. I had like. It was small, but it was all right. It was easy for me because I was by myself, and I had people in Puerto Rico. I was hosting for people in Puerto Rico. I had people all over the place, using my numbers to get out into the net. That was a long time ago. Well, look at us now.
So for Edwin, I got a little. I'm starting with a little Eagle Rare.
Yep.
Hey, no way. Cheers, brother.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to finish this tonight.
I put Jameson in here because that's going to be more of a daily kind of thing here. So this is the Hogwarts.
Nice. Yeah.
Very fancy. Look at there.
TJ gave me, and this is I went with the Gryffindor tumbler tonight.
Yeah, I just went with the regular little cup because I don't have anything fancy. I do have fancy. I do have fancy. Hold on.
So there's a Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. There's one of them's the Snape one. It just says always.
Very cool.
And then there's one that I think is just a Hogwarts crest. What's this one? Oh, it's actually Harry's like his
Patronus?
His glasses.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, we're slumming. I apologize.
Hey, Chaos, you going to another bar?
I'm in John's neighborhood right now. I'm in Newport Beach right now.
No freaking way.
I am.
Really?
The beach.
Dude, I've been. That looks like Oceanside area or Surfside.
It is. I'm like on 32nd Street. I was gonna tell you, I'm trying to go to your comic store, but I just don't know when. So,
how long are you in the area?
Nuclear, right? Nuclear is your local one.
Yeah. How long are you in the area?
So, I'm like with. This guy's coming in. It's an Airbnb, so.
Okay.
I'm with like a bunch of families, so I was like, I don't know when to go, but I'll send you like an IG if you're free. Just stop by.
Yeah.
Show me. If not, it's cool. Yeah.
Just take off now.
Oh, my food's over here.
John, how far away is he from you?
Well, he's on the coast. It's going to be a little because he's going to have to travel out to the freeway and then down to me or along the coast. I'd say like 40 minutes, maybe 45. Somewhere
where are you?
I'm in Laguna Niguel.
Oh, you're in Laguna Niguel.
Like somewhat near the freeway, I guess.
Well, how close are you to Nuclear? You're close to that, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm like 10 or 12 minutes from there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll try to go there. I just have to get away from. I don't have to get away from them. They're my friends, but they're not comic book people. You know what I mean?
No, I understand. And actually, there's a better one closer to you. If you're looking for back issue stuff, that would be the one to go to. I'll send you the info.
Yeah, send it. I've been to. I mean, we come before the pandemic. We come to Newport like once or twice a year.
Oh, okay.
So I've been to a couple of them. I've seen you post about Nuclear. I'd never been there, so I'm gonna try to go there if I can manage it. But yeah, we're just being irresponsible, hitting the beach, going to California, trying to spread. I guess I don't know.
I love how it's daytime over there. Over here, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but this light just turned on, and that means that it's about to be nighttime.
Okay, so the one that he likes is called McFly's Comics. I'll send you the link.
Oh yeah, send me that.
And it's in Huntington, but not far from where you are.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
my brother used to live in Huntington.
Yeah, my brother does live in Huntington. That's funny.
Oh my God, what a small world.
Well, I mean, my cousin used to live here in Newport, so I grew up here like in the summer. So anyway, I mean, I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation. I was just popping in while I ate.
No, this is what setup's for. Just pop in. I don't give a crap. As long as you don't show your schlong, I'm all set. Well, you may be. I know.
Rats. I added a few books to my under 100 issues of Daredevil. So this is now all the Daredevil I have below 100.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, that's no joke.
Yeah, I can go through them. If you want to see,
who'd you steal? Who'd you steal them from?
A bunch of these came from TJ, so they are like primo.
Oh, nice.
This is issue 87.
They're the 9.4s he threw out. The 9.6s. Right?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "No, that's not going to be a 9.8, so I'm getting rid of that one."
No.
Hey, TJ, you know where I live, right?
Right. We got 84. That color looks amazing. The color on that still looks really great. I got 78.
Nice.
Nice. Come on, Simon, hop on, have a drink with us.
70. This one's got the hippies in it. It says, he's down. Daredevil was caught in that bomb blast. He's like, and if he dies, you kids will get the chair. And it says, we want peace now on their sign. So clearly fighting the hippies. Issue 68. He's getting ready to go in the ring. Do some boxing. I got 64 with the stunt master. These early issues were like, this is like classic nonsense Daredevil. This
of course.
Oh, here he is on the unmasking. When he
That's
tells
a key book right there.
Tells Karen Page, yeah.
Mhm.
I had another copy, another copy of that one that I sent to Kachung because I know he's a big Daredevil fan. I love this cover.
I love that one.
Great. For some reason, Spidey's head is floating here. I don't know what Spidey's doing in the cover there, but there he is.
Irrelevant floating head cover. That sounds like a
Stilt Man.
Stilt Man doing the dropping the paint on him there. Little teabag cover.
still teabag cover. Comic Gories titles that you'll never see. Teabag cover.
Right. Issue 44 is like when they had this unusual lettering for the Daredevil. I always thought that was like a funny.
Would Matt put that as one of the categories?
Never. No, that one not.
No.
I got two. I got two of this one.
I have to get mine. I have to get a better issue. Condition.
I got a really nice one, and then I ended up buying a lot in an auction that came with a lower grade one. So I now have two. I got two of that one, but that's one of my favorites. So 39. Now we're getting into the lower numbers here, and then I love the Doom 38.
Give me that one.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. And then I got two of 37 there. Love it. Dr. Doom versus Daredevil. That matchup makes no sense, but let's just go with it, right?
Yeah.
This is a great cover with Thor, number 30.
So, didn't Simon R.
Another matchup that makes no sense, though.
Right. Simon R.
I one of those.
I think he did just recently posted it, yeah. So 28. Now we're getting to the ones that I got recently. Let's see here. Almost. Let's have one more Stilt Man, 26. Yep. But then this next one is a new one. I got this one, 25, which is perfect. It's the first appearance of Mike Murdock, the twin brother who just appeared in Daredevil Annual 1 recently again. They brought him back.
Wait a minute. What? See, I haven't read it yet, so I can't say anything because I haven't read the issue.
Yeah.
But in the older issue, Mike Murdock is Matt.
It's him.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But they seem to be
I thought Zdarsky already used Matt.
I don't know. I can't know what that issue is doing. But
Zdarsky already used Matt.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
he used him earlier, yeah.
I also got a nicer copy of issue 24.
Kazar.
So I have two of that one now, but I'll probably sell one of those or get rid of one of it. There's 19. And then I think this is the new one I got. Yeah, I got a copy of issue 17 with the nice Spidey logo on the wall there behind him. So this came from Comic Head 84. I bought some stuff from him, and he sent me a little picture of Daredevil to go with it.
That's cool.
Those were the new ones I got from him. I've got four more in the lower numbers. I got 15 with Ox.
Oh, that's better than that dolphin cover that Bubs showed. I'd rather have Ox.
I got 14. And then I got my two yellow suit Daredevil. I got 6.
Nice.
And then I got 4.
Hey, I got that one.
My two reds. My two yellow. You got that one? There's a little bit of pen. Somebody did some Sharpie love right there.
That's Daredevil number 4. That's number 4.
This is number 4. Yeah, the Purple Man.
Oh wow!
The first.
What do those early ones go for?
Well,
like number 4, 5, 6.
Because of the pen and the spine wear, I got this for like $30 or something. I think I talked.
Oh, nice!
I was at a con and he had it as a wall book, but nobody cared. And I was like, "It's got pen and it's got all the dings. Can I talk you down?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And my daughters were buying a few books from him anyway, so I just lumped it all in.
Nice. Chaos.
So that's my under 100 Daredevil run.
Nice. So a 9.8 of Daredevil #4 goes for about $10,000.
Whoa.
And
definitely not a 9.4.
I
What did you say about
I
a
recently-
1.0 with pen on the cover?
Yeah, I recently actually, in my first submission, CGC submission, I purchased a Daredevil #4 because I like Daredevil too, and I got it slabbed, and mine came back at a 4.0, so that goes for about $140. So
Nice.
you got pen on yours, that ink or whatever, but as much as the rest of the book still looks pretty decent if you get slabbed. I mean,
I would say it's probably not going to get above a 1. Maybe it's a 2. Maybe it's a 2 if somebody's really nice one day. I don't know.
If they're really nice.
yeah.
If it's after lunch and the guy had a drink at lunch.
Yeah.
Is
it like really beat up? Like, it's pretty beat up or?
Yeah, I can give you some of the. I mean,
I don't care. Getting it for $30 is legit.
It's got some wrinkling going on down here. And you can see like some color stuff, and then this corner is the bad corner right there. You can see all the spine wear going on in there. Sorry, and then some stuff up here. What's up, Dustin?
What's up, Dustin?
I mean, if it was pressed, it would probably go up a lot. I mean, there's definitely a lot of wrinkles that could be pressed out. I think the guy. It was probably a single owner, and then they sold it, and this guy had it in his. Take it from con to con and just couldn't find anybody that wanted it. And I was finally the first guy that sprung for it.
Is it complete? All the staples intact?
Yeah.
So you got a little low grade gym this week too, huh, man?
That's
me? Oh, Vincent? Yeah.
No. That's you. I've already got mine.
I've had issue 4 for a while. I got issues 17, 24, and 25 from sorry, I almost said Jabroni. From Comic Head. He had those for like $5 or $6 plus shipping each.
Nice.
Like, so I got all 3 of those plus shipping, and he sent me a cool drawing to go with it.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think I paid 20 something shipped for all 3 of those.
My wife calls me a low grade gem.
I saw that, Dustin. I saw that, brother. Yeah, you said you were going for the Scarecrow, but he got the Riddler. Hey, it all works out. Those are both great villains.
Yeah.
Oh man,
not a bad buy for $20.
No, not at all.
Whatever.
Gorgeous.
Not lying.
Hey, I asked you the other day how much you picked that up for, and you're like, "Oh, this non-disclosed information," and now you say how much you paid for it. What the heck?
Hey, because
it's Old Wolf.
It's happened on my channel.
Gotta leave you wanting more, man.
Hey, did you hear
Old
about
Wolf exclusive info?
Did you hear about the guy from Black Panther?
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Wait, I've been trying to look that info up. Did he really die?
He died from colon cancer.
He's been fighting it apparently for like 4 years. Chadwick Boseman.
Black Panther himself.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Like 20 minutes ago.
That no one knew about that? No one knew he had colon cancer?
I had no clue.
He was a shit.
Oh man,
that guy was a shit.
Apparently, he's had it for like 4 years though.
Wow. Oh,
yeah.
So he had it while Black Panther came out, right? That's not 4 years old. That movie. Jeez.
And I guess he had.
I was wondering why he wasn't in. I was wondering why he wasn't in more stuff because what's his name that played Killmonger was everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you never seen Chadwick Boseman very much, except for in Black Panther.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's everywhere, man. He's like the best thing going right now too. So.
Sorry, I just had to yell at my wife and tell her that Chadwick Boseman just died. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
What the hell happened?
Literally, what I think I was on the Comic Corp channel just a little bit before I hopped on here, and I thought I heard somebody said something about it, but I was like, "What?" And then, nah, whatever. And it just dropped on CNN right now.
Yep.
Wakanda forever, man.
Jeez,
yeah, it's like, what are they going to do with that now? I mean, because like that was like one of the big movies that they were talking about for the next phase too. So,
how much of it did they actually film?
Sure, it'll be Black.
I don't know how much they filmed of it.
You know, because like depending on how much
They
they
didn't film
film,
any if he was getting sick.
I think they should find a way to bring Mike Jordan back into the fray.
no, he's
I
dead.
bet you Shuri they'll make Shuri Black Panther.
There you go.
I think they've got to recast that part. I think
They're gonna
Yeah.
have to.
I mean, maybe Michael B. Jordan will be willing to come back and play that part. I don't know, as like a way of like showing a little respect and getting to continue on, even though his character, which was so great, didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
His character
that
made
is
that film.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. It's like Jesus, man.
What a
Wasn't
well cast.
Yeah,
They couldn't have filmed.
And
They couldn't have filmed any of it. Yeah, I mean, you're normally sick for a while.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys see that Sean Connery just turned 90? I think last week. He just turned 90, and he hadn't been doing no movies since League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yet Chadwick Boseman, who's like top of the game, bringing to life all of our childhood heroes. Like, such a bummer.
Crazy. That's crazy.
You never know.
Yeah. Especially this year.
The decanter for the first time, just to honor that moment.
Here's the question now. How much is that first appearance of Black Panther going to spike?
That's the question?
I know what the. And will it really? Like, it wasn't like he was signing a bunch of them, you know.
I mean,
I only have the second appearance. I haven't yet to get the first appearance.
I mean, when stuff happens, you know, like everybody's going to want to try to get stuff to, you know, show love and support. And, you know, like the first appearance of Black Panther, that's already a huge book. And after the movie came out, just became sensational. So, you know, it's like, oh, looky there. Look, what? Of course you would.
What? No flipping way.
I waited 4 hours for him to sign this fucking thing.
Wow. You got
Who
that for
signed it?
$20, right?
Oh, it's,
Oh, Stanley, yeah.
Wow.
wow, I got to sign that long ago? Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's a great book, Tony. That's an insane. I'm looking for that one day, and I'm looking for a Stan Lee signature one day. So
Well, that's the only Stanley
on
place I
one
got
book.
there.
Wow.
Hey, Dustin, look what I found today.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right
first
on.
appearance Predator.
Hell yeah,
I like
dude.
that.
No. It's
First appearance Alien.
It's the origin, yeah.
Nice.
And then
But what
What number
number?
is that?
What number is it?
it is
Good night, Rod.
24.
Thanks for hanging with us, Rod. Thanks, brother.
Good night, Rod. Love you.
And then this is the other thing I got today.
I saw you sharing that. Yeah.
Oh, I have that too.
Is
I
that
didn't know
a
those
key?
were so expensive.
Is that a key in Star Wars?
I mean,
Isn't it his first solo series?
I think so, yeah.
Well, who wrote that one? Is that the one that Kieran Gillen wrote, or that Charles Soule wrote?
Yeah, it's Kieran Gillen.
Okay, yeah. So that'd be the first appearance of. I think it's the first appearance of Dr. Aphra.
No, that's the third book.
That's third. Okay, yeah. I love Kieran Gillen, so, and I thought that Star Wars run was great, and then Charles Soule's Star Wars run came out, and it was great, and then people forgot about Kieran Gillen's being great, and now everyone says this new Star Wars is pretty good. So the new Darth Vader is good. So
I'm reading that, and I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I love it.
yeah,
I like
that's great.
that.
Pop.
I really enjoyed the Kylo Ren series too. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, that one's Charles Soule. So I mean, they're getting good writers to write the stuff. So they're
Look,
not cheating them out.
look at what I have done, Dustin. Literally, I have found so many copies of this.
I'm telling you, man.
Great
Get on
story.
it. That series is awesome, man.
It's so
Awesome
good.
series. Have you
Okay,
found
guys,
that?
I'll be in the chat. I gotta go. I gotta go back to like my flesh and blood friends. You
ran
know
out
what
of
I mean?
food?
Not my
ran out of
internet
food?
friends.
Yeah.
So you
All
have
the
no more
same
food?
though.
So you ran
Okay.
out. Now you gotta go. No more
Yeah, I
food?
ate. Yeah,
let
no
them
more.
know
I'm
they're
gonna get
not
more
as cool.
food. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get a beer. I need to get a beer.
Nice. I miss
Okay,
you.
I'll see you guys in the chat
All right, man. Take it easy.
later, guys.
This just came in today, Dustin.
I saw one of those at my shop today. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Somebody pointed out to me that he's got the wrong number of fingers on one of the hands that he's got. Like if you look closely, he's got too many fingers.
Okay, so in his left hand,
I think I don't remember if it's the one holding the rope. Maybe
wait, it's both of them.
they both have too many fingers.
Yeah, because on his right hand, you can clearly see
What happened?
5 fingers, but not his thumb.
Right.
And then his left hand, you can see his thumb, but you can see the other 5 fingers.
Are you
Right.
serious?
Isn't it
Yeah.
hilarious?
I never looked at it that close.
I didn't even know about that. That's pretty
It's
funny.
I have a few friends that are like they're really into the minutia of covers where they're
I'm
like,
happy for you,
you
John.
know that this is a problem, but this is a problem.
John, I'm
Somebody
happy you have,
tell Andy.
you have a few friends. I'm happy.
I know, I do. I have to always remind people that there are people that are willing to hang out with me.
I am almost considering skipping out on my own live stream tomorrow so I can see if you guys get the basketball movies correct or not.
Hey,
Is Space Jam in there?
Is Space Jam in there? Maybe.
Hell no.
I will say I watched a few and was disappointed by a few, but that's always been the way. Like there was always a few that I watch but they just don't hold up, you know?
Yeah. So, like, and I've already talked to Greg, so I know this one didn't make your cut. So I don't know if it'd be okay to talk about it or not. But when I was growing up, like, I always enjoyed the air up there. I thought that one was so cool.
It's a funny one.
Yeah.
I will say that there's some childhood joy in that one for sure.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
Spectre,
that one-
hello. Big O, hello. Vincent McLean, hello.
Chung, I just
Oh, wait a
mentioned
minute,
you earlier, brother.
Yeah. Dave, hello. Bub's on.
Uh-oh.
I think we had one movie between the two of us that was just a guarantee. That was like
Someone brought that
a
up, right?
lock. And then one that I felt was a lock that I had to convince him that he was like, yeah, it would be like 5 or 6. And then one that I had to that he had to convince me. So that between the two of us, we ended up with 3 we felt really confident about. And
That's my number one.
there are definitely some of those on there that would definitely be talked about tomorrow for sure.
That was like the only thing that mattered to me when I was anywhere from like 10 to like 16 was basketball. That was all I did. And Coach Carter I've probably watched Coach Carter more times than I've watched any movie in my entire life. I mean, I loved every part of that movie. It was so good.
Sam is perfect in that role. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
June, I hit 260.
Just like Denzel in Remember the Titans, you know, they perfectly cast those guys. Or Gene Hackman in Hoosiers.
And I don't know the guy's name, but the Hispanic kid, the one that had to work his way back onto the team, the little skinny kid.
Man,
he was great.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm trying to call out the chat, and I'm sorry. I'm interrupting your talk. I apologize.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not a huge sports movie guy.
Yeah.
Sports movies are okay. I've seen a few of the big ones. Remember the Titans is definitely one of the bigger ones that I've seen. That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be among the greatest sports movies personally.
They formed part of that at my high school.
It tears me up in some parts of it, no doubt. I haven't seen Coach Carter, but I've seen a few of the big clips.
Sure.
Which is pretty awesome. And I think there's probably like some other sports movie that I'm missing that I've seen that I actually really liked. But yeah, sports is not like really my big thing.
See, and I'm the same way. Like I grew up in a household with 2 brothers and a dad that were really into sports. And so my older brother and my younger brother, they were like my dad. I was more like my mom. I was like, I liked art. I liked comics. I liked books. I liked nerd, whatever. Like, so I didn't play team sports, but I could appreciate them. I don't necessarily, they are obsessed. They play in like 3 or 4 fantasy football leagues. They're like, it's a world for them. And I'm like, well, for me, it's comics before any of that stuff. And but I grew up around movies, and so I could watch a movie like Remember the Titans and love it, and then turn around and say I don't want to watch a football game. Do you get that hell away from me? I don't want to see a football game.
I grew up in music, so I grew up playing a trumpet all through elementary, middle school, high school. Did the marching band, won state. That's where I was in. So I was very much into the arts and all that kind of stuff. So I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I did theater all through high school. Like I did musicals and then video production, all the AV club stuff. And like, that was my outlet. And I was allowed to convince my dad that it counted as a sport, because my dad required A's and B's in school. He required a musical instrument at all times, and he required a sport at all times in the school year.
That's fair enough.
And I was like, I don't want to do sports, but I'll do all the plays and the AV club and all that. So he let me trade sports for AV club. And
there you go.
Do you believe I was in the drama in high school?
You're very dramatic.
Absolutely.
I worked the light board, and I did props.
Nice.
Because we could smuggle the beer in during the play, and
the best part about being in theater department is like tons of ladies, right?
Yep.
Tons of ladies. And usually a few gay guys. So that means the odds of you being able to hook up with the ladies increases exponentially.
Unless you went to the gay guys. Then
you're there then hey, the odds are also good there too, because you're in that group. That's a plus, brother, whatever you like. So I once I found the theater world, I was like, God, why couldn't I have found this as a freshman? It took me until junior year I finally figured this out.
Yeah, like I was always a sports kid, but then as I got to be an adult, like then I started picking up playing guitar, and my wife plays piano, so I've dabbled in that a little bit. I can at least play Ambitions as a rider anyway. So, but Nick was the same way, and like neither one of us really watch or keep up with sports too much now. His wife was really, really big into the drama. She was a really good singer in high school.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we kind of went the other way where we weren't into anything like that in high school, but then like after we graduated, now we collect comic books, and I love playing guitar and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy sometimes how you change and end up.
What is up, Greg?
What's going on, fellas?
Good to see you, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Night early. I'll see you again tomorrow night.
That's right.
there you go.
I saw some of my favorite dudes on, and also
I'm here too.
And I'm here too. Yeah.
I always do that to you, so I had to hit Dustin with it this time.
Hack, how you doing?
It's always weird too, because I feel like I'll make that joke and people like on your stream, and like people don't realize that we're friends, and like people are like, so John always has to clarify my joke sometimes. Like he's like, no.
I generally say, because I grew up with two brothers, I kind of say like, if I'm not making fun of you, I probably don't like you. Like or I haven't met you yet. I don't know you well enough, right?
Exactly.
So Dustin was like, John, I'm gonna get really intense on the hunt tonight.
Yeah, I was like, let's bring it,
I want you to know it's not personal. And I was like, brother, if we're not making fun of each other, I don't think we're friends. I don't think I know you. Yeah. Like that's just how it is.
If I'm not fussing, I don't love it.
Sees me in his chat, and I'm throwing shade, and he's throwing shade. It's like that's how I know you.
Yeah,
like
I love it.
If I didn't know you, I wouldn't say anything.
I think that's why I like Chaos so much, because he's the best at it.
Mm.
Oh, Big O says, what instruments? Well, I would be, you remember in Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke had like 7 instruments all like lassoed together to make one. That was basically where I could go with it, because I played the piano and I was awful. I played the guitar, I was awful. I played the saxophone, I was awful. I played the trumpet, I was awful. I played the recorder, I was awful. So if I put all that together, I would be Dick Van Dyke basically in that movie.
The recorder.
The recorder is where
everybody starts with the recorder.
Right?
Yeah, anybody that's our age has played a recorder at some point. You had the little zip-up bag.
Never played a recorder. Never played a recorder in my life. Nope.
He said at our age.
Hey.
That's true. You know something? That's true.
How young do you think I am?
Either.
I turned 32 in like 12 days. So
how old?
He invented a recorder when I was around.
I turned 32 on the 14th.
Yeah, I'm the youngest one here by far. Then.
Yeah.
I'll be 31 in November.
September birthday.
September 14th. Virgo, all the way.
Yeah.
Year of the dragon. That's why I got a giant dragon tattoo.
We got a guy in his 70s, a guy in his 30s, a guy in his 40s, a guy in his
I thought you were going to say 80s.
30s.
No, I'm the oldest one here, so I'm the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I have any visible gray. So
your birthday is 2 days away from Charlie's, so she's right there. She's right there with you.
Hi,
Nice.
Charlie.
I hit the big 3-5 here real soon.
Boom.
I'm gonna get some Grecian.
So Dustin's right when he said mid-30s. Like,
Yep, I know that look.
I'm not mid-30s yet, so that don't
Getting
count.
close to seeing that in the mirror every day. Don't like it.
Kachung, I think there's more people that are able to do that than we know about. People that were able to move between those two clicks. Like I couldn't manage it. But my brothers, maybe it was just because they hung around with me enough that they knew what Dungeons and Dragons was, they knew what comics were, and they knew what good movies were. But they were the basketball, volleyball guys. Like, you know, we're all these 6'3" guys that just you have to play volleyball and basketball. You just have to.
All right.
That's
we're too skinny to play
back.
football. We would snap in half if we played football.
That's what held me back. I got to 9th grade. 8th grade, I was one of the taller kids in school. And I always played I either played a small forward or a power forward. And then 9th grade, I show up and the damn shooting guards and point guards are like a foot taller than me now because I peaked in middle school and I have not grown since then. Like I might be 5'7" on a great day where I'm just feeling good.
Brand new shoes.
Yeah, it sucks. So then I had to completely try to change my game within about 6 months before tryouts started to try to go from being a big man to a guard. Right. And that just didn't work out. So I said, all right, well, I got cut from the team that season and I started playing football after that and jumped on the power team.
The best one of the three of us was my little brother, and he was the shortest. So he's like 6'1" on a good day. And but he was always the natural athlete. Like Frisbee golf became a thing. And he's like, oh, I'll try this. And he'd kick my ass the first time out. And I used to play horse against him or one-on-one. And he would spot me 3 letters or he'd spot me 10 points. And then he'd play with his left hand, shooting only with his left, and he would win. Wow. So he ended up playing professionally in Europe for 2 years, just trying to make it work. But he was never tall enough, like you're saying, to be successful professionally, but he could do, he loved it. He quit. He got a degree in economics and was working for banks and stuff. And he's like, I quit. I want to go and play basketball. So he threw the whole career thing away and went to work. And he made enough every year to take his wife with him on a couple of months in Hawaii at the end of every season. And then he's like, I blew it all on that. And then I go back and play again. And it was funding itself for those 2 years.
Wow.
Hey, that's
what
awesome.
What are you doing now?
He came back and he decided to kind of combine his favorite things into
thanks, Pete.
Sports. It was sports and economics were his favorite things. And he found out here in this area there's a lot of athletic brands. Like O'Neill Sporting Goods does board shorts and skateboard wear and stuff like that. And he worked for them for their branding and their economics. And then he just joined over 5 years ago with Stance, the sock company.
Socks.
Yeah. So now he does all of their sports outreach. So he was the guy getting to go to all the preseason games and hang out with the athletes, and he would go to the All-Star game and hang out with the athletes. So he was combining his two loves of economics and
awesome.
Sports.
He's the one that got you the Venom socks.
Yeah. Yeah. He just recently got me some really sweet posters I got to figure out how to give away because they're going to cost me an arm and a leg to ship, but they're going to be killer for people that love a good Star Wars poster.
Oh, right on.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got 3 or 4 of them. I was like, okay, well, I got to figure out how to get these to people.
Oh, Big O, he keeps putting.
Yeah, they're always they're good at freaking everything. Younger brothers hate younger brothers.
Yeah,
younger brothers are the best.
I knew you were one. I can tell.
You can just sense it. You can sense it on like this fool is a younger brother.
I'm the middle brother. I'm like super sensitive.
You're sensitive to that, you know.
I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive, Greg. Don't you understand?
So what's the first born? What are they?
They're
If the second one's sensitive and the third one is great at sports.
We're the badasses.
No, the first one's the one that gets in trouble for doing anything and everything, and then the parents like, we'll lax up on this one, or you guys are the test dummies.
So
you're the test dummies for parenting.
I have no brothers, and I'm the firstborn, and I grew up with one half sister, and until I moved out at like 18 or 19. So like, yes, I got in trouble for everything, and I couldn't do anything right, and I had to spend my Saturdays mowing the lawn and doing all that bullshit.
So we got three old brothers, one middle, and one youngest.
Like I'm the oldest grandchild too. Like I am at the top of the food chain. So, but I don't get anything. not anymore. It doesn't work out that way.
I think I'm like the third or fourth generation first son. Like my dad was the first son, first grandson. His dad was the first son, first grandson, and so was I. So that's pretty cool. But
does that make you a wizard or something?
I don't know. They hit my great granddad used to say something like there was something special about it, and I don't remember what it was, but I don't know.
My grandmother's got a picture somewhere of like 4 generations in a picture. So it was like her mother, my nana, my mom, and me. We were all in the same picture at one point, which was pretty cool, but I don't know. The thing that I want to do is I want to go to Scotland, to the Isle of Mull, which is where my dad's side of the family's from. So like he did, I've got this giant lineage book down over here that he put together and like completely traced it back to Clan MacLean. And I want to go to Scotland and I want to go check all that out.
I will say my
Braveheart.
Oh, my wife has family like connections to that part of the world as well, and she and her sister did a trip through the UK and absolutely fell in love. She fell in love with Ireland and Scotland. She was trying to convince me that for our honeymoon, that's where we should have gone, and I'm like, babe, it's October in the UK. Screw that. Like that's
perfect. You live in California, right?
Yes.
Okay, I live in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. I think it hit 104 degrees today.
Ooh.
I am ready to live anywhere where it's cold all year round and or has snow. Just like I want cold weather.
Hard pass.
I don't even know.
My wife's Scottish, and well, she's from Canada, but she's famous Scottish. She's got a tartan, the whole 9 yards, which is cool. But I'm not wearing it. Goddamn no, I ain't wearing no kilt. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to go to Scott. I want to see the tattoo. It's like marching band. It's like a marching band on steroids. I mean, I don't know what any way of saying it, but I think that'd be so cool. They do it inside of a castle, the whole 9 yards. I think that'd be so cool.
I love Scotland. It was beautiful. It definitely worth. I know Chaos said Ireland's better, but I don't know. I'm sure it is actually. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Scotland's beautiful. So it's worth going.
Oh, at some point, my wife wants to do a full UK. Let's take the girls and do a trip. Like that. If there was any place in the world she wants our girls to experience, it's the United Kingdom.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Well, that's what I did. I took an advanced British literature class in college where we did
that's nice.
a week and a half.
What was your grade?
What
was your grade?
My grade? I don't know. I did enough that I could get by. So because it was a week and a half.
The teacher wants to know what you got. What did you learn?
I read a lot of Charlotte Bronte and Sir George Scott or whatever. Anyways, but basically it was like a week and a half class and in States, and then we took a week and a half where we flew into Aberdeen and took a bus all the way down Scotland and then Perth and all that, and ended up in London. And London does not suck. So Chaos.
Yeah, I would assume it's like any big city, but I mean, whatever. It's going to have its positives and negatives almost always connected to the issues that every big city has.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about their big city is they have transportation figured out really well.
Yeah, they do.
And that's what I'll say is like, because you can take the underground or you can take the buses and the taxis. Like, it's very convenient to get around. So
nice. He says I love London too now, so he's changing. He's a flip flopper. We already knew that.
Yeah. He's like, oh wait, they like London. All right, I'll flip it.
Okay.
No, my family, looking back through our heritage, I definitely have some English, but a lot of Welsh. Like I am definitely from Wales, my family wise. So the UK definitely have a lot of UK and then a little from the Netherlands and Germany as well.
My dad's side is Scottish 100%. And then on my mother's side is Sicilian. So like my grandmother can like she had her cousins come stateside like I don't know like 10 years ago or something like that, and I actually met them. And like her brother-in-law, I guess, he can speak English, but his wife English is hella bad, so he had to actually like basically translate while they were visiting, and we got to like hang out with them and talk and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool because like whenever I was growing up, I probably watched I'm pretty sure the first R-rated movie I ever watched was The Godfather 100%. Nice. And so like I just grew up watching The Godfather almost every day is what it seemed like. And then like how she would describe it and how like her family was and everything, I literally thought that like I was part of the mafia at some point in time. Like
I'm trying to remember the first R-rated movie I saw. I don't even remember.
Like I felt like I could actually join the mafioso and like become a made man because I actually have Sicilian blood in me. So, but like, yeah.
Go.
Was Jaws R-rated?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I think
the naked lady.
No, it wasn't. Jaws wasn't R-rated.
I thought it was. Naked lady at the beginning, all the blood coming out of that guy.
Because I saw that in the theaters. I'm trying to think what's the first R-rated movie I saw.
It's PG. Holy cow!
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
so
PG.
that's not it.
That's back in the days that they didn't have PG-13 yet.
Which is why we have to do that topic at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting for sure. So maybe that's what we do for September.
One of the topics I said we should do for our movies and drinks was literally what are some of the top movies that helped create the PG-13.
Basically, movies that are rated wrong.
Right.
like Airplane.
If you release Jaws today, it would not get a PG.
Airplane would not get a PG.
Because it's got boobs in it.
It's got boobs. They flash across. That's the only reason why they got it.
Yeah, like when I saw that, I was completely taken aback. I was like, "Wait, hold on. Did I just see boobs? Like, what is this rated?"
Show is gonna have boobs once Tony gets drunk enough. This show's gonna have boobs. Yeah, I would have thought for sure. I know for my girls, the first R-rated movie they saw was Die Hard. I finally showed them Die Hard recently.
Did you do it on Christmas?
I had waited until quarantine. I was like, yeah, I gotta watch an action movie, and you know, girls, let's just give this one a go.
I know I saw 10 when it was in the theaters. I saw Private Lessons when it was in the theaters.
These are some saucy movies. Look at you, old wolf.
I'm a saucy kind of guy,
right?
So I'm trying to. What's the other R-rated movies there were?
My older brother saw Bull Durham in the theater, and I was like, that's pretty raw. That's a movie.
I know one of them was Terminator 2 for me.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say that.
I don't know. I mean, sheesh, I was almost 7 years old then.
Terminator 2, is that R?
Yeah. Is it not R?
I know the original one was.
It's R.
When did it come out?
That scared the crap out of me. I remember seeing that.
1991.
T2 or T1?
T2. Terminator was R2.
Yeah. I had a really good friend from like junior high through high school whose mom let him rent all the horror movies, and we would go to his house for sleepovers, and we would watch like everything, Faces of Death and all that stuff. Like we would watch.
I never got to see that.
Faces of Death, yes.
and yeah, everything. I mean, all the Hellraisers and the Nightmares and the Friday 13th and everything.
I haven't seen Hellraiser yet either, but I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to sit through it because it'd just be too cheesy or gross.
It is. I mean, it's not going to hold up, and that's what I'm realizing is I clearly just liked it as a kid because it was like fun to be hanging out with my buddies and try to be scared, and who can last the longest, right? It was like chicken.
Chicken.
I think one of the most disturbing movies I remember as a kid that I saw that I didn't really entirely know what I was watching was Freddy Got Fingered. Like, I remember watching that
movie to come out of your mouth right then. I'm just telling you.
I don't think anyone remembers that movie.
Like there's like it was implanted at a young age because I'm pretty sure it was like a group of like 4 of us guys. Like we were like playing like GoldenEye on the 64 all night and put that on and we all passed out at some point.
It's the foster dad that gets skewered through the head, right? When he's drinking.
Yes. Yeah. That was definitely one of the freakiest parts of that movie.
What did he do, John? What did he do?
He went.
I'm not gonna let Perry screen grab that later. It's gonna end up in one of his freaking videos. It'll be the corner screenshot. Like I don't know if you guys have noticed that he does a review video, and then all of a sudden in the corner where it says Perry Comics, it's a picture of me without a shirt wearing one of Rod's hats. I did it one freaking time, and it's in like every one of his videos as a joke.
John, we can pause the video and go back.
But see, now you got to do the work, and it's a tiny picture in one corner. It's not like he doesn't get to blow it up with a big screen and try to figure it out.
Yeah, there's tech though. We can fix that.
Perry's wise enough to figure it out.
Hey John, have you shown your girls The Mummy?
Yes, they have.
Brendan Fraser, 1 and 2.
Just one. They didn't. They thought it was too scary. They'd rather watch Indiana Jones because it's less. It's scary for them. But they also like Harrison Ford. They've seen him in a bunch of stuff at this point, all the Star Wars and everything. They kind of like him. I was watching something that he was in. Maybe it was like Working Girl or something, and they're like, "Hey, that's Indiana Jones." Or they're
wait a minute. There's boobs in that when she's vacuuming.
I mean, I think she's wearing a top, but like, they didn't watch the whole thing with me. They just saw me watching it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get ice. Give me 1 sec.
Go.
What I love is Old Wolf knows. Like, wait a second. Airplane. Oh, that one had boobs. Oh, Working Girl. That one.
Hey, don't judge me. Don't judge. Don't judge me.
Do you work for the website Mr. Skins?
Oh, I should know. What should I show?
If you pause the movie at 1 hour and 12 minutes, you will see this.
Yeah.
Hell, if they had a good dental plan, I would do it.
It sounds like you're calling him Mr. Skin.
Yeah, that's literally what Bearded just said.
Isn't that the website? Yeah.
I asked him if he worked for Mr. Skin.
There you go. Yeah.
And I said if they had a good dental plan, I would work for them.
Now, my daughters are now super into Adam Sandler. That's like their latest thing. They've seen Happy Gilmore.
That's the only good one, in my opinion.
They've seen Waterboy, and they've seen 50 First Dates, which I'm a big 50 First Dates fan, which I think
did they see,
underrated.
Is it Bedtime Stories? What's the one with the
Bedtime Stories?
Is it Bedtime
one called Bedtime Stories? One called 8 Crazy Nights is an animated one he did. Is that the one Dustin likes? Is that what I'm taking from that?
Apparently. That was a diabolical laugh there.
I generally like his earlier stuff. I just and it's a little inappropriate. It's a little, immature, and you get a lot of like dick jokes and things. But like they're at the age now where they're like,
I'm gonna keep that one up.
Teens, and they think all that butt jokes is just hilarious for them. That's like the funniest thing ever.
There's a study. I like Adam Sandler's his stuff from Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison and Wedding Singer. And,
I gotta show them Wedding Singer. That's definitely
Big Daddy. And then you got a couple like you said of like 50 First Dates. I like it. Literally, Adam Sandler didn't take a turn for me really until he started doing the Netflix deal where he had to like make 5 movies with them.
Sure.
Because I mean, it is what it is. Before that, his movies were entertaining. So that's.
See, for me, like, I just want to make sure that it's not too inappropriate for them. Like, so I don't know if you guys use this website. I'm sure it's like a little more intense for some people. I love Common Sense Media is a website, commonsensemedia.org. I can drop the link if you want, but basically you can type in any movie and they tell you what the age is for each kid, what your kid should think for this age. And then my favorite part about it is underneath each movie, they break it down into these categories: positive messages or role models, violence, sex, language, consumerism, or alcohol, drugs, and smoking. So you can click on each one of those factors. If you're like, I don't remember anything in Ghostbusters, you click on language and you're like, wow, they say the S word 5 times in that movie? I didn't realize. Oh, there's boobs in that. Oh, I forgot that he gets a blowjob from a ghost in that movie. I totally forgot all these things. They have it all broken down. So any movie you want to know, should my kids watch it, you can go to commonsensemedia.org, type in the movie, and then go down, scroll down a little bit, and then click on each category. Whatever you're so for me, it's usually sex. Like, are they ready to see some naked guy's butt? Whatever it is, like just click and
as long as you're ready to explain and talk to them about it, then they,
yeah.
I think the MPAA is an absolute detriment to filmmaking people. Like anybody that wants to make a film, the MPAA is the worst, in my opinion. Now, I don't have kids. I don't plan on ever having kids. And I know that's like completely like I'm the wrong man to be in this channel right now, because all of you's got kids. So obviously, like, you can only take my information with a grain of salt. But like, I watched a documentary about the MPAA and how it started, and
I've seen it, yeah.
And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, what is this? They literally have a stronghold on movies and how it gets put out and stuff like that. But I will say that that's a really cool website to be able to look at that, because then you, like, especially if you've seen it before, and like you said, you don't remember what's in it, you can be like, oh, okay, now I remember, that's not that bad. They can watch it,
I think sometimes you glance and you say, oh, it's PG. Let's show them Uncle Buck. And then you realize some of the things that Buck says in Uncle Buck are like, maybe that's not quite what I wanted. And is it a before there was a PG-13 kind of movie, like Greg is saying? And the other thing that the site does is down at the bottom, they give parent reviews and kid reviews. So if a 13-year-old says, oh yeah, this was fine for me, they'll explain why they think it's fine. A parent can say, oh, I showed this to my 11-year-old and it was fine. And you can get a sense of like where the line really is, because it's definitely, like you're saying, not as black and white as, oh, 13 and over. This is PG-13. Your 13-year-old, your 11-year-old can't watch this.
Right. Yeah.
And every kid is different. Like my daughters were fine with Lord of the Rings. They were not, but my brother's like, I'll never show my kids Lord of the Rings. They're gonna have nightmares for days just because of the ring rates or whatever. My girls were like, this is freaking awesome. I want to see more of this shit.
Well, it's also,
I wonder if my kids would watch Lord of the Rings. Hold on, hey Audrey.
Yeah. But like my daughters also were like, for them, Edward Scissorhands was far more traumatizing to them than Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
The bullying and the how the main character goes through these horrible experiences and has to run off and be all alone at the end. They were like, why did you show me this movie? This is horrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't let their kids like watch Harry Potter because it deals with magic and witchcraft, and that's just like the worst,
If I can quote Waterboy. Witchcraft is the
people
devil.
that will let their watch Harry Potter just because it's bad.
Yeah.
They're just dead wrong is the truth.
I mean, everybody has an opinion, just, like everybody's got an asshole. So, that's
Harry Potter is the devil.
But I mean, like, people say that, the Harry Potter movies are the devil, but, did they ever watch, this is going to be completely out of left field, but
you've already dropped Freddy Got Fingered and movies, so we're ready for your left field movie choices.
Okay, so like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it or ever seen it, but the movie's called The Witch. So
with the double V's, VV.
No.
Is it the one with like the goat at the end?
Yes.
Oh, baby.
So
they spell it with 2 V's, the Vitch. The Vitch.
That movie.
Thanks, Barry.
You got me quick. You came in quick. You came in quick. Look, I came and John left.
I literally was gonna say, hey, Old Wolf, I gotta go. But John already jumped out, so that joke's out.
Man, I was just about to ask when we're going to talk about Drop Dead Fred.
I just like how he pegged the finger at me and I caught you, son of a bitch.
You did. I always do that when I enter a stream. I'm like, motherfucker.
Hey, Perry, I've been enjoying your reaction videos. They've been awesome.
Dude, Batman vs Superman is the greatest film of
I
all
want to
time.
pause this right now.
Are you serious right now?
This man literally could look in the camera at the end of his latest video and say, Batman versus Superman, that movie was awesome. I'm like,
Jesus Christ,
It was
Perry.
fucking good, dude.
No,
look at that.
no.
He's gonna troll this entire.
Hold on.
Look at
He's gonna
Dustin.
troll this entire
When
thing.
I compare it to MCU, what was the second MCU movie for me? Iron Man 2. So I would compare this one to Iron Man 2, and it
That's
blows
bullshit.
Iron Man 2 out. No, it's not, because it's the second movie.
But that's arguing that this is the second movie in their extended universe. The truth is, Christopher Nolan started them on the path of making this universe. So their second movie was Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Look, man.
but I will, in Perry's defense, John, most people consider the DCEU to start with Man of Steel,
Yes.
and then
Which was a great movie, Perry. You were right. I was
Then
very
I'm
glad
gonna
at your
then I'm
reaction.
gonna argue that Iron Man is their second movie because didn't Incredible Hulk come out before Iron Man?
no, Incredible Hulk came out after Iron Man,
Then it would be their second movie.
or actually, I think it was the third.
Because I'm saying, like, I don't think it's fair to say that because they had a lot of prep and groundwork going. They just chose to run with it. So I feel like MCU is a little
What
different.
I think Perry is saying, though, and I'll put words in his mouth while he's not on the screen right now. I think people dog, and I'm not trying to defend the DCEU or whatever the DCU. We'll just call it that. Make it easy. But if you take the first 5 movies of what they consider the DCU and put them compared to the first 5 movies of the MCU, it's not a wide of a gap of Marvel is crushing it. It's just that DC got so late to the game that Marvel had established itself. I mean, your first
It's
5
a whole different
movies
feel.
of the MCU are Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, Thor, and then I believe the Avengers. I think those are your first 5. If
No,
I'm
Captain America.
Captain America was in
America.
that.
Okay, so whatever, first 5 or 6, and you.
I would say
compare
that the people that I hear complaining aren't crapping on it because they're like, "Oh, Avengers is so much better." I think the difference is they feel like, and this is how I feel as a fan of both. I mean, I've got Batman right here. I got Superman over here. I generally love both. The feeling is that Marvel captures the essence of those characters, and the DCU decided to give Batman a machine gun and have Superman snap people's necks.
I thought
And
it was
that's
cool.
not Batman and Superman versus that is Captain America and Thor.
Yeah, but Superman snapping necks is very much what he can do and has done.
Yeah, but he won't.
Same.
He never does.
Same with Batman. Batman's been involved in some very shady stuff.
In the
So,
golden age,
I feel like and Perry, when he did his reaction on Man of Steel, I thought that movie was great and it gave us a fresh new take on Superman. And they didn't give us the whole rundown of his origin story. They kind of like gave a little bit more information and turned it around to make it actually really awesome. And like the overall movie was great. Like there it is.
Batman
Like, it was
vs
great.
Superman was like a comic book. I literally finished Man of Steel and I went into Batman vs Superman, and it was like I could have sat there and just binge watched it. It was all like a complete continuation.
I agree. It was a comic book. It was Sentry versus the Punisher. It was not Superman and Batman because Superman don't kill people and Batman doesn't run around with machine guns blowing people away.
But we're not talking about a comic book. We're talking about.
You just said it was a comic book.
No, I said it felt like a comic book on how the pacing was going from one movie into another, like Alien and Aliens.
I just feel like the difference is the DC people who are running it don't give a fuck about these characters. They just want to make big bitchin' looking movies. Versus the Marvel people, they love those characters and they want them done correctly. Versus Scott, do you think Zack Snyder genuinely loves Batman and Superman? He's like, this is going to be a fun universe to play in, and I want to blow some shit up.
Which it's a movie. It should be.
I agree, but he is ruining Batman and Superman. So I
don't think that's.
fan,
I don't
like,
think it's ruining it. If I come away with it enjoying a movie that I've seen, how is that ruining it?
Well, I would argue that, like, in general, most people were disappointed because of what he was doing to those characters.
I don't think so. I think maybe diehard comic fans who want to bitch about something maybe they're like, hey, I remember Boomer Superman back in the 80s and 70s, and that's my Superman. Guess what? Times have fucking changed, dude. Batman with a gun, fucking in the sun. Batman's in the fucking apocalypse, blowing shit up. That shit was totally cool, and it was a complete different view of Batman, and I liked it, dude.
Can you explain to me why that scene was in the movie?
It looked like it was maybe what could happen when Superman goes bad.
Well, like, why was it in there? Like, why did that scene happen? And what was the point of that scene? Like, why did it happen?
Somebody told me in the comments that if he was going...
No. I don't want what someone in the comments tells you. Why do you think that scene...
That's supposed to tie into a future movie that's coming out.
That's not what I'm saying. What is you, the viewer, who just watched that movie, like, what is the logic for all that? He's sitting at the chair, he's pushing buttons on the computer, then all of a sudden, he's in the desert in some SWAT gear shooting guys. Why?
Hey, they're alluding to the Grim Knight alternate universe. Like, come on, duh. Like,
I literally was about to say Dustin can't say anything here because I know that this clown has the Grim Knight #1 and loves it. I do too. So,
yeah, here we go. Okay,
I'm just telling you, they don't explain that moment in any of the other DCU movies. There's no reason that scene exists.
Well, he never got a chance to do like Justice League, right?
I have come to Perry's defense more often tonight than I think I ever have in my entire YouTube career. So the past 6 months, I will say this. That is hard though, John, to put Perry on the spot and say, why was that scene in it when you have had 5 years?
He's saying the movie is great, and I'm saying there are scenes in that movie that make
I'm just saying you've had time to process it. Well, because I do think there is something to be true. There was a vision that Snyder had, whether it was a good vision or not. It never came to fruition.
And I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it doesn't make sense.
It might. We might see it in the Snyder Cut.
We'll revisit this once the Snyder Cut.
Hey, no, I don't want to hear no, you won't, because the Snyder Cut was never going to happen. And Fatal J was right.
Look,
Fatal J was right.
Oh
Everyone can suck it. Fatal J was right.
The Snyder Cut is going to make the movie so much better.
That might be your most hot take of the night.
It is. But
I need to timestamp this and send it to Fatal J.
Fatal J had easily the most clickbaity title for his most recent video. It was something like the
DC fandom destroys Marvel.
Destroyed the Marvel universe for the next 10 years. I was like, really?
Hey, but he's convincing when you watch it. He's pretty convincing.
They had 2 teaser trailers and then a bunch of promotional materials, and they've destroyed the Marvel universe for 10 years.
Dude, they had a bunch of trailers. They had 5.
Are you counting video game trailers?
Of course,
I don't count video game trailers.
Well, that's not. It doesn't matter if you don't count it, but there's a huge platform of people who really enjoy that.
Destroys the Marvel Cinematic Universe for 10 years. The fact that they release a video game trailer.
Who knows?
I don't understand the logic there.
It's how
Perry. Like I will say that of the DCEU movies,
are we wearing the same shirt?
No freaking way.
Hold on.
Take it off.
I'm gonna go put my Spider-Man costume on.
Here, I'll take it off.
No, please don't. No,
you should.
There we go.
I'll take it off. All right, so Perry.
I told you there'd be boobs on this show.
Perry, of the DCU movies, the Batman vs Superman was my least favorite, in my opinion. But
I thought it was cool. I seen a lot.
Wait, Vincent, you've seen Suicide Squad, right?
I have seen Suicide Squad, and
holy crap, that is the hottest take of the night. Sorry, replacing. That is now the hottest take of the night.
I have seen Suicide Squad, but that is definitely kind of on par with Batman vs Superman, mostly because I felt like it was too much of a Will Smith movie, to be honest. And
I totally agree with that.
And the thing that I didn't like really about the Batman vs Superman is how Doomsday came about. I wasn't really a big fan of that, and they just if they were going to do Batman vs Superman, then it should just only be Batman vs Superman. Why bring in this last minute character at the end and just fuck it all up? But
I mean, I think that alludes to Lex. If you know Lex, he's always playing 5D chess. He's got 30 different moves ahead of you. As soon as you think you're done, it's like, oh shit, no, it just started.
But here's the other thing.
Someone told me not long ago that this is the best Lex Luthor they put yet on TV. I mean, in a movie.
I know the Smallville Lex was pretty good.
Hey, like, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. That dude, like, he did it as well as he could. He did as well as he could with how he was bringing it. But that's like saying, oh, he was the best Lex. But like, the dude, I'm sorry, I forgot who the actor was. That played Kingpin in the Ben Affleck Daredevil was the best Kingpin. But I'm sorry. Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk is the best Kingpin.
The Netflix show was pretty good. That
exactly.
Kingpin? Yeah, that one's good.
So, like, I love how the movie overall was for the most part, but there was just like some major hiccups in there that didn't really work very well for me. But
Martha,
that's a hot take though, because I will say this: say what you will, man. Michael Clark Duncan is probably the best movie adaptation of Kingpin we've seen.
He was up until the Netflix original came out. Like,
no, he said movie adaptation. You're good on TV. See,
there it is. He's the only movie adaptation we've seen. That's why I said it.
Sure,
it went right over Vincent's head like a shirt.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. If you want to pull a trick like that, that's fine. I'll own up to it.
Yeah, for me, like I mean, obviously, I've mentioned the fact that I think they do a disservice to the characters, and I don't think it's a boomer thing. I think it's the core of that character. Superman is not a murderer. Imagine if they just threw out all of Superman's history in the comics and just started making him a murderer every like.
Okay, I pulled up the list.
Why not?
I pulled up the list, John.
I'm saying, imagine if it was just like his character from here on out. And I feel like it was a bad choice, and it ruined Man of Steel for me. Like, that decision, I think, ruins that movie.
But what else could he have done? What else could he have done in that position?
That's where a good writer needs to write a good ending.
Go ahead, John.
I'm not claiming to be a good writer. I'm saying that guy isn't.
John, like, you brought it up. You brought it up. So tell us how you thought it should have ended.
Should he have put him in Arkham?
No. Like, this is not.
I didn't get paid millions of dollars to produce a Superman movie.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. So you are the best critic to be able to determine how you felt it would have been better to not show Superman as a murderer. So let's hear your hot take on how that movie should have ended. I want to hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm supposed to write an ending to Man of Steel on the fly that is superior.
What should he have done with Zod in that position?
I mean, obviously, the comics over and over again have him thrown back into the Phantom Zone.
Does that ever fix the problem?
Well, no, but like, that's the point of comic books. You don't want the villain to keep.
But we're not in a comic book, John. We're not in a comic book.
This is your point.
We're in a movie that's hitting a mainstream audience that 99% of them don't care about comics.
I want Zod to come back. I want Joker to come back. I want to see these guys in more than one movie. So why break his neck? That's my frustration with a ton of Batman movies is they kill the villain in every single one. You never get to see the villain again.
That's my frustration with Batman is all the fucking villains keep coming out of fucking Arkham. It's annoying. Just kill him already. How many? Look.
You don't understand Batman at his core.
Yeah, no. Look,
read Punisher instead. Punisher.
I do like Punisher. It's kind of look at how many people die because of Batman's inefficiency to kill a few criminals.
I would say look at how many people die because of the inefficiency of Arkham to be able to hold its fucking criminals. Batman's doing his job. Arkham is the one not doing its job.
Yeah, but look at how many crazy crimes Joker's committed. He should have the death penalty already.
Again, that's the justice system in Arkham, not Batman's job.
But he's a vigilante, so he takes justice into his own power, so that way he should kill them.
And James Tynion made that point in his last issue where Joker, or the issue before last, whenever they were in the theater and all of these dead bodies are coming up, he's like, who do you think is going to be more angry at you? The ones that died in the beginning because you underestimated me, or the ones that died more recently that, were because you failed to ever do anything knowing what I could do and what I was capable of. So to me, like when he put that in there, man, that was like, damn, Batman's been messing up.
I mean, I just disagree. Like, I think that the second Batman becomes a comic book where he's just killing everybody, I'm not going to read it anymore. I'm going to be
That was
like,
freaking awesome.
It's just stupid. Like that's not his character. The whole point of his character is people killed my parents, so I want to stop crime. I'm not going to go around and kill them too. Now I'm just like, at what point is he like causing the same thing now? Like their kids are now going to be like, I need to become Batman because I got to kill Batman because he killed my parents.
Sure, but you have to let other writers have another interpretation of a character.
I agree. It's a completely different interpretation.
Sure. So what's the problem with it?
I do like the fact though that John's like, I'll stop reading Batman if they ever do this. John, you don't read Batman, right?
I just bought 2 Batman fucking books this week.
There's 98 issues.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of Batman books dropped every week, so it's not really saying anything.
I'm just saying you don't typically read Batman. That's all I'm saying.
I read it all the way through the King run. I read all of it.
Because the King run was good.
Sorry to put you on the spot there, John, but I just wanted to hear your take because like I will say that like when I first saw it, I was surprised when I saw Superman snapshots.
I've seen it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was surprised, but because of how they had the story laid out leading up to that very moment, I don't see any other way that could have been resolved.
What happened right after that? What did Clark do right after that moment?
A story where they put him in a corner where he had to do that. That was the point of that.
Yeah. What happened right after that? You seen the pain that he felt to doing that. He didn't want to do it, but he knew he had to.
But don't you realize that the Superman at the end of that movie is not a Superman who's realized, I don't want to kill people. He's a Superman who's clearly realized, when I need to, I'm going to kill some folks.
He never killed a human.
Yeah, but here's another thing, okay?
He killed a Kryptonian. So
if you think about it, Superman is always like, I feel like I am surrounded by glass at all points in time, right? So, like, we haven't gotten to the point further in the DCEU to where, like, he's going to have to face another enemy where he might have to make that same choice. Like, with the Snyder Cut coming out with Darkseid, maybe we'll see something else happen. But, like, he did kill Doomsday at the end. So, I mean, was that okay? Were you okay seeing him kill Doomsday? But I had
so many problems with Batman.
He killed the guy who killed his dad. He killed the guy who killed his dad. What's wrong with that?
I can't do this.
What's wrong with that?
What are you doing, old wolf?
He's trying to be the for backstage. I was saying, like, I have so many issues with Batman versus Superman that him killing Doomsday is pretty low on the list. Overall, it's like, pretty far down. I have bigger issues with Batman running around with machine guns shooting everybody and every.
I had no problem with that. Jimmy Olsen dying right away was dumb. That was just completely stupid. They didn't even introduce him as Superman's pal.
I agree.
Why would Superman save Lois? Why would Superman save Lois? And he's just sitting there like, look at Jimmy Olsen, stupid ass mother, just die already.
The dude has one scene. I don't even know why they named him Jimmy Olsen, except to make you go like, hey, it's Jimmy. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And he works for the CIA. Come on, dude.
Right.
I
have a ton of problems with that movie. And again, it belies an executive's sort of attitude towards the characters where they clearly don't really care about what's true to the version of the characters. Even Lex Luthor, I think it's just a lot of bizarre choices for the Lex Luthor character.
What's wrong with Lex? I like Lex.
There's several moments in your own review, Perry, where you're like, wow, this guy is batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Lex
But isn't
Luthor
he?
is not insane.
Well,
but it's okay.
Hold on. To do the things, to be power hungry like that, you have to be kind of insane.
They make him like
Joker.
Where's the ghost talking to me? That dog told me to kill people. Like, he is like batshit.
But if you notice, he started acting like that after he got into the ship. And he started getting all the knowledge of Krypton.
No, he did it when he was at that like party, and he's like talking, and then all of a sudden he's like talking about. Oh wait, I shouldn't talk about that. I shouldn't. And you're like, and you in your review were like, wow, that was really awkward. Like, it was a weird moment. Like, it was a weird. The acting choices by that guy and by the writers was just like, what?
I don't know. I think his acting was pretty on par. I think maybe you have a problem with the writing. I think the acting was.
I have a huge problem with the writing.
Yeah, I think his acting as an actor, as an individual actor, I think was pretty good. Because I seen him in American Ultra. I was like, this guy is pretty good. I like this guy.
He's a hugely talented actor, but he's following their writing, which has him playing this, like, I don't know, this bizarre psychopath. where it's like it's not even like an intelligent psychopath. It's just like sometimes I'm just batshit crazy. I'm talking to the wallpaper. How's it going, wallpaper?
Aren't they all crazy?
Not Lex Luthor. Read the
I don't know,
comics.
man.
He's never like that.
But
When
they're
is
all
Lex
fucking
Luthor
Lex
not
Luthor's not like
batshit
that.
crazy? No, he's
Perry,
never like that.
But then again, we're saying read the comics. We're not reading the comics. We're trying to make a movie for a mainstream audience. Does the mainstream audience read or give a fuck about comic books? No.
So then what you're saying is throw out anything, just make a movie with shit that blows up. And who cares about any of the characters that you base this on?
I think yes, they're based off of characters, and writers are pulling what they want out of it.
Yeah.
Let them have giant pink bat symbol. Let them run around in underwear and no costumes. Because who gives a fuck? Let's just go crazy.
Didn't they have zebra Batman in like the 50s?
They got a dinosaur Batman right now.
Yeah, they got dinosaur Batman right now. So what? That shouldn't
Let's
happen
just
because
go-
it's not
let's just go
really
crazy.
Batman. It's not really Batman. Come on.
John, if you have millions and millions of dollars and a super high def camera, you can make whatever fucking Batman movie you want.
We need more Michael Bay as poser. Exactly. Scott Snyder is DC's Michael Bay. Don't joke yourself, man.
Yeah.
Don't joke yourself.
Like the TMNT movies were amazing.
Except
like,
that
those
his
were great.
movies don't seem to make as much money as Michael Bay's movies. Michael Bay's movies make a lot.
Those
more
Michael Bay TMNT movies were awesome. They were so cool, man.
I've got those TMNT movies right here. Hold on.
I think Bearden's
When
been
I get
waiting
on,
to get him a point for a while.
I'll go in the back row.
Here they are.
What were you going to
There's
say,
TMNT
Huh?
movies right
What'd you
there.
say, John?
I had the whole collection.
Hey, I'm gonna watch those movies.
Hey, you might like them because like they're not a great depiction, yes, of the series, but like they're fun to watch.
I did not mind them. That's my hot take. I did not mind the. I
did not mind them. That's my hot take.
I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed them too. They were cool. They were fun. They were definitely.
Am I going to compare it to as good as the Turtles movies that I watched as a kid? No. But I think that is what we get so caught up sometimes is when something doesn't click the right notes for us, we think it ruins the character overall of like, that's not my Batman. Like you had a lot of people that did that with Tom King. Like, that's not my Batman. That's not my, well, a lot of people didn't think Adam West's Batman was their Batman for a long time. Like, and I think that goes through phases of just because someone has a different interpretation of something that I appreciate doesn't necessitate that it ruins my still love for that thing.
Sure. But couldn't you say that there are pivotal elements that, when removed, ruin a character? So, like, imagine a Tony Stark who never touches alcohol, believes alcohol is bad, and is completely sobriety based. Like from the start, wouldn't that kind of like?
If they didn't mention that in the movie at all, I don't think it would have changed at all.
You can see his alcoholism and the way.
Yeah, but I think if they didn't put that in the movies, I think I wouldn't have even noticed it.
But they do, and I think it's beautiful.
I know, but I'm saying if they didn't,
perfectly woven. Versus like, let's give Batman machine guns and have him shoot a bunch of guys. Like the attitude is very much like, let's just remove what like is most pivotal about him.
Yeah, but
all right, John.
I do feel like you're getting hung up on one dream-esque sequence that no one knows why.
No, he does it in several sequences with machine guns where he's shooting guys and picks up guns and shoots guys. Like he does it in a bunch in that movie. I rewatched it over the weekend. The Ultimate Edition. I rewatched it. He shoots a ton of freaking people.
It's pretty badass.
He kills a ton of guys.
So
dude, and he's got guns in the Batman car too, so he's driving that shit. He's chasing criminals and fucking killing them.
Let me ask you, I guess, so are you cool? And I'm not trying to attack you, John. Do you know this? Are you cool with Batman Begins ending? Have you seen that, Perry, or do you need to hop off?
Is that with Scarecrow?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, he's talking specifically, I think, about Ra's al Ghul and what he does.
Like, he literally says the line, "I don't have to save you, I'm not going to kill you, but I'll have to save you."
Yes.
Okay.
I think that stretches it for sure. It pushes the limit, but the difference is his core character, and he repeats it at several times. And I have issues with comics where they push it, but like repeatedly says, the weapon that killed my parents was a gun, and I am very anti-gun. Like I don't believe in using guns to shoot and kill and injure people. And I know there have been like Batman Year 2 is like a big gun. Like every issue has him using a fucking gun in Batman Year 2. But for me, like, I think it's very core to his character that he views guns as a weapon of the enemy, and that I don't use that. I'm better than that. And I have all these other gadgets, and I am the guy who catches people who use guns.
So that's your comfort zone, is Batman not using guns.
I feel like that's his comfort. That's where I understand. That's the core of who I understand Batman to be.
Now they're giving you a different interpretation.
I feel like it's coming from an executive who's like, fucking guns are awesome. Let's just blow some shit up.
Yeah,
because they are. You know, who doesn't want to blow some shit up?
He's
a fucking billionaire with the craziest gadgets.
For you, it's not Batman killing as much as Batman using guns.
I think it's a combination of both. And I don't know that I certainly don't think he murdered Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. I don't think he's cold-blooded murdering Ra's al Ghul. I think he's saving himself and getting out of a dangerous spot. I don't think he's like slitting Ra's al Ghul's throat and dumping his body on the ground or anything.
Yeah, but I still feel like that wouldn't. I don't know.
It's his own show. He's like, excuse me.
In the court of law, right? Would that hold up in the court of law? Like, look, I could have had a chance to save this person from dying. I didn't.
Well, that's the Seinfeld excuse, right? They're going to go to jail for not being a good citizen.
Hey, Old Wolf, you can mute us if you just want to talk. This is your show.
No. Yeah, actually, this is what I enjoy about when I go live. I just sit here and smile.
He's like, good
you guys
point.
Talk, and that's what I enjoy. But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Batman justice or vengeance?
Well, according to the new trailer, he's vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
But
is it okay if Batman's gay?
I don't give a shit.
Like in a new movie, if Batman was with a man, like would that be an issue with people? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's all these different interpretations that I'm okay with.
I think the point is what is core to the character and what is outside the core of the character. And for me, the core of Superman is that he is never a murderer. Like, that's just how I've always read him and all the films.
Batman is also not a murderer.
And to change that, because it's like, it'd be a cool ending if he killed this guy. Like, it's kind of like, it feels like a dick move.
I mean, Batman killed a lot of people in the first year of his comics. Like, if we're being honest.
If we're going back to the golden age, then yeah, he's like.
Wouldn't that be the core?
I would argue no. Actually, that a lot of people say that the people who created Batman happened in his Silver Age years. That the ones who really, in fact, people were arguing for a while that it shouldn't say Bob Kane's name, that it should include several other names of the people who really popularized and reinvented Batman.
So different people took a character that was already established and gave it a different interpretation.
I agree.
Which is what's happening in the movies.
Yeah, but I will say what John.
It's the same thing.
No. There's a difference between. Between
turn that headphones up, buddy.
There's a difference between. There's between.
I'm sorry. I gotta say something. I just love this. This is my fucking channel. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Go it.
Amen.
I just love this. That you guys are just fucking talking and shitting it out and fucking slamming.
And Vincent's taking his shirt off and it's just happening.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
I thought about it. You want me to put on the Spider-Man suit?
Yes. No, but hold on. Let me say this real quick. I think there's a difference between a core character, like a core attribute of a character, and then a difference. Because I think what John is saying is if Superman doesn't kill, that is a core attribute of who Superman is. Now, you can have an interpretation of Superman. You could have Michael B. Jordan play Superman, and I don't think that would bother John because he's African-American being Superman. That doesn't affect the core of who he is as much as like his attributes of this is who he is as a person. He doesn't kill. He doesn't do this. He's truth, justice to the American way. I think those are attributes where other things of like, you can take interpretations of is he heterosexual, homosexual? I don't know if that would be as much core as Batman doesn't use guns. I think those are two separate things.
I would also say, like, we're talking about like the ideal interpretation of a character. And you look at so Deadpool on your shirt is a great example of this. The Liefeld version that first appeared is so totally different than the film version that you saw, which is based on the Jerry Duggan series, where he really reinvented the character, made him talk to the audience. Now, if you made a movie based on the original version, it would be boring as fuck and it would suck. But the great thing was a really talented writer came in, saw what was useful in that character and reinvented it. And that's the version of the character that is in comics today that has continued and sort of been popularized. And it's the same with Batman. There was a Golden Age Bob Kane version. And then later on, writers were like, yeah, I think you kind of got this character a little off. And they kind of reinvented him. And that's been the popularized version that has existed for decades afterwards.
You're going to hold your shoulder, Perry. Gotta hold your elbow.
I got to shout out Mr. Ben Compton. Superman killed in self-defense, not murder. Ben Compton always coming back.
I was gonna also comment on that because John, in that since we're focusing on that particular moment, talking about core character, but information. If you look at it from that perspective, that he had no choice and he had to save innocent life. In a way that is almost, it's almost similar at the end of Batman Begins. They stopped the massive terrorist attack that was going on, but at the same time, they were trying to save people's lives, and Batman didn't save, but he also didn't kill Ra's al Ghul. So maybe if you look at it from that perspective and not so much, oh my God, Superman killed this person. Yeah, but he did it to save people's life, and he had no choice.
Firstly, I love the comparison, and I love this comic book discussion because this is like classic comic book YouTube stuff right here. This is phenomenal, and the absolute batshit pointlessness of our whole YouTube careers is happening right now. This is it. This is the stupidity of what we do every day, and I love it. I would say what differentiates the two for me is Batman is not laying his hands on that guy and killing him. That guy is perfectly capable of trying to save himself. The difference is Superman is legitimately laying his hands on that guy and committing the act that kills him. Now, secondly, I would also say, as people are often saying about Man of Steel, which is a really good movie for about, I would say, half of a movie. It's an amazing half a movie, except for like the way that Jonathan Kent dies uselessly. And the very
that was pretty bad. I'm sorry.
The tornado scene is ridiculous.
So, couldn't he have saved him and nobody noticed?
Yes.
He could have gone faster.
He's as fast as the Flash, so quick nobody would notice. Yes.
No. Superman is not as fast as the Flash. Flash is
fast enough to be a blur and nobody would notice.
He is not as fast as the Flash.
They race around the world and they're neck and neck. You telling me they're
no?
He flies in space to Krypton.
Superman flies. He
flies.
Probably can fly almost as fast as the Flash, but he cannot
run.
We're
talking about. That's
the Flash doesn't fly. He runs.
He can fly to Jonathan, grab him, and pull him back.
Yes.
Look, it says Superman can run 700. No, he could run 7,200,000 miles an hour.
Says Google, but who cares?
Flash,
hey, I'm just saying.
Enough to run through time.
Okay, but we're not talking about the Flash. We're talking about is Superman able to
is
run?
Superman able to move fast enough like a blur that he could get his dad and get back and have nobody?
Or in the movie,
dude, has no one ever seen Smallville, dude? He was running that fast as a teenager.
He's the blur. No, that's
who was the blur? I remember that Chloe, that crazy bitch who had a sex cult.
Yeah. So for me, like I would say the bigger issue with Man of Steel is that the writers clearly wrote him into a position where they wanted him to do that. And there was no way out. And so if I'm a writer and you're saying fix that ending, I'm going to say, well, I'm going to back it up about 30 minutes and write a totally different like climactic battle where he's not put in that position because he clearly has to because of what the writers wrote. They put him in a position where he's got him in a headlock and he's got to snap his neck. Like that's an
awesome icon, by the way.
It's a shitty writer's choice, in my opinion. Yes, it is a great. He actually changed his name to CJNS to be part of the Comic Jabroni Nation. That's why he did that, CJNS.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like how you're repping the shirts.
Ruben goes to my LCS too. He's an awesome guy.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's awesome. He's a really cool guy. And so he changed. He at one point he had Jabroni's face in there, and yeah, he's changed it a few
Yeah,
times.
so Kyle with the rest in peace Black Panther, dude. I just got that news. I was finishing up a movie and I seen that. My son came downstairs and told me.
Yeah.
Hey, Perry,
that's kind of sad, dude. That's horrible.
I wanted to ask you: are you going to dive into any of the animated movies?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's got such a long fucking list.
Dude, the amount of movies and shit people have requested for me to see, I'm like, look, man,
What
I got
is
a full time job.
What is the weirdest one that you're like, what the fuck is that movie?
Probably the one that Vincent McQueen saw when he was a kid.
Dude, like, whatever.
He doesn't even know. He's like, I got to open the list and take
He still hasn't done Debbie Does Dallas.
We've all done Debbie Does Dallas.
I was gonna say I did that. At
I don't
12.
think I've ever seen Debbie Does Dallas.
Really?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
It's okay. Don't believe the hype. For the time, it was good.
She doesn't do all of Dallas, guys. Come on.
The one guy from Dallas hasn't seen this.
Oh, it's a football game, a football movie.
Haven't seen it.
Is it going to make the list, John? Is it a sports movie?
Does it make the list?
We've just come full circle on this show. That's hilarious.
Old Wolf, you can come on in 2 weeks on our show, and you can talk about is it a sports movie? You can bring that up. Because I can tell you this
I've
much.
never actually seen it.
I can tell you this much. There's no way it's on our list.
It's not. It did not make the football list, but it might make the is it a sports movie list?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Debbie Does Dallas is a football movie.
Hey, they work up a ton of sweat. I'm just saying.
Well,
Yeah. Does anyone know how he passed away? It was
Colon
cancer.
Yeah.
So like, did he? I don't understand.
He had it for 4 years, even through the making of Black Panther and Infinity War.
God bless him.
So he had cancer while he did the movies.
Yeah.
Dude?
Yeah.
God bless him.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's fucking crazy, man.
It
Well, I
is.
mean, dude, he had a kick-ass performance.
It's horrible
That's
news.
sad. That's really sad.
And if we're gonna be sad, like it's the weekend for Jabroni's funeral and
Funeral. tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the live stream tomorrow. Bodikin Comics was asking if I was gonna lurk it so that way the stream can watch. But I don't know if I want to do that.
No, there's plenty of links around.
Yeah.
If you go to I Got Issues or you go to Jeffrey Comic Con Henson, there's a lot of people. They're posting the links for the if you guys want to go and watch live, you can watch. So thank you to those of you sharing the information, and cheers to all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a little Jameson here, so cheers.
I'm drinking one of his like I kill the eagle.
Eagle
really?
Rare. I will say Eagle Rare is probably the best
Knob
whiskey.
Creek.
It's the best. Right. Eagle Rare is one of the best I've ever had, and I would never have found it if it weren't for Jabroni.
Does it burn?
No, it's so smooth. This is so smooth, and Jabroni reviewed this several different times. Eagle Rare is a great whiskey. It's a bourbon whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, aged 10 years. The proof, what is the alcohol percentage? 45%. Woo!
Okay, I got you top. Jabroni if you watch Jabroni's videos, he promoted this one a couple of times.
Noah Mills.
Noah's Mills.
It's in a wine bottle, so it looks cheap, but it's not. It's
nice.
Good. And it's hold on, I gotta put my glasses up on this one.
What's
It's,
Dustin reading? I want to know what Dustin's reading.
4.3 proof.
Woo! That's some that'll
How what's the proof?
114.3.
which comes to 50 what proof? Something like 50.
I got you beat. I
It's
got you
over
beat.
proof. I don't know.
It's 55% alcohol.
I got 125 right here, and it burns my pubes off.
So that basically you cut it in half and you get the percentage. If you
Of
cut
alcohol. Exactly.
Hey Siri,
That's
what's
right.
125 divided by 2?
it, Jesus
And
Christ.
62.5.
Did he just Siri it or something? Did he just Siri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
You got two teachers here judging you. I'm just telling you right now.
Oh my God, Perry, I love you. But if I was next to you, Perry, I love you. But if I was next to you, I'd slap you upside the back of the head right now.
Right there, put hair on your chest.
Justin and Nick are two of the hardest working guys on YouTube. I gotta know, what have you been reading and clicking this whole time? What are you studying? What are you prepping?
Where's your whiskey?
So do what? Do what, Perry?
Where's your whiskey at?
I don't drink, man. All
What?
water.
Oh, come on. Well, today's the day.
That's how he stays so swole. Look at him. He's a soldier. Look at him.
That's true.
As long as you drink with me, I don't care what you drink. As long as you drink with me, I'm fine.
Oh yeah, but no. Tomorrow we're ranking the top 10 cover artists of all time.
Ooh,
all
who's on the list?
time?
I was putting together a master list, and
Damn,
some,
that's going to be a list and a half.
That's a
yeah, I was
huge
putting
list.
together some slides.
Oh, you know, it'd be cool by year. Best cover artist by year.
And see, I've got cover artists from all over the place. Like I've got Schoenberg on here, all the way to Ramita, to McFarlane, and then like I've got some honorable mentions with Alex Ross. So I mean,
Honorable mention,
here's my
Ross?
list. I won't tell you the order, but I've got Kirby, Steranko,
It was his
Buscema,
birthday. It was just his birthday.
King Kirby,
yesterday. Yeah, I got Neil Adams, McFarlane, Jim Lee, John Romita Sr., Eastman as a honorable mention. Clayton Crane is an honorable mention because he's a favorite of mine. John Byrne, who is very high on my list.
Fuck yeah.
Alex Ross as an honorable mention. Gil Kane, who is very high on my list. And Sean
Yes.
Did you say Claremont?
No.
No, he did not.
I'm sorry, but to be Alex Ross, what he's able to do with comic book characters and make them hyper realistic in paintings, and his turnaround is so quick and
Yeah.
flawless. Flawless.
Is he?
He's got to be like in the top 5, dude.
Is he pen or computer?
He's painting by hand,
Yeah.
He does it by hand.
completely by hand.
I think the only
It's
person I've
amazing.
seen that actually does anything on a computer is McFarlane. I think he does all of his drawings on digital.
Clayton Crane does too, to an extent.
A
Yeah.
lot, a
Like,
lot
I
of
think he
people
draws them by hand first and then uploads them, and then
do the colors and
Yeah.
clean it up.
I have
but-
seen Deep Throat. I have seen that movie from back in the day.
You know, if you put that on there, I'm gonna put it. What's wrong with me? I'm so sorry.
yeah, Ruben. I love Gil Kane, man. I mean, especially as much as I love Ghost Rider. I mean,
Is God Tank on the list?
do what?
God Tank, because he does cover
Oh,
work now. 36.
There's the shop that I go to look for back issues here in Dallas. He had a couple of Alex Ross paintings. He had one of the Green Lantern and one of the Flash, and he was trying to sell it for $300. And I was very close to trying to purchase that at some point to get like some legit art. But dude, all of his work is amazing, and it is expensive. Like if you go onto a site to like look at prints, like just like no color, just the drawing, easily $1,000 just for like a tiny ass like 8x11, you know.
I can't do that.
Yeah, my favorite cover and it's not everybody's favorite color. It's like a dollar bin book, but it's that Captain America book I've got where he's holding the
With Rob
flag
Liefeld?
up behind him. I mean, I love that. The coloring in
the
it and
Rob
everything,
Liefeld?
it's awesome.
Rob Liefeld.
He's an icon, dude.
Well, Justin is lettering his current book, so I'm obligated to say I love Rob Liefeld.
Is that in your contract with Justin to be on your show? As you have to support Rob Liefeld?
Oh, he had to sign a contract to be on our show. Don't get it twisted now. Come on.
So yeah, I'm with Barbarian Kung Fu, dude. His paintings go for like between 10 to 20 black and white with color, like 30 grand, dude.
Yeah,
His paintings are out of this world.
There just wasn't a time where like I was able to fork over $300. Like
Yeah, I'll spread my butt
comics-
cheeks.
like
with some Alex
comics,
Ross art.
like comics is one thing, but like trying to dive into like the art portion of collecting is like that's a whole nother world that I haven't like really.
That's when you're like a
started
baller and you're like, oh, I'll spend 10 grand.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
but
you know, I need a piece of art right there. You know,
yeah, that's kind of where it's at.
Yeah, I'd love to have something by like Gil Kane or Steranko or something like that. Would be awesome. My favorite thing with Gil Kane is like he's really good, like, and he did it in several different things besides the Ghost Rider. Like
Nice.
What was the one I had here? He did some Kid Outlaws, and like anything he does with flames, like he does fire so awesome. He makes fire look so cool, and that was like the one thing across the board for him that I thought was just really good is he always did fire so good. And I have such a problem drawing flames. Like I know, Bearded, you can draw everything. I can't draw flames for anything.
I didn't say a word.
We've seen your work. You got a problem.
I was about to say something. Yes,
I'm retired.
I was just saying I wouldn't worry about flames. You can't draw most things.
Yeah. I'm retired. I can't draw most things in 2 minutes now. If you give me about 30 minutes, I can draw something half-cocked diesel that looks all right.
Yeah, no, I have no drawing artistic ability whatsoever, so I'm out on that.
I've been coloring, dude. Like not even like as just like a hobby. Like I've been learning how to flat like interior panels and learn how to color like that way.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm trying to get into like the indie market. You know.
Are you gonna hop on Lamer Frame sometime?
Man, they
thought
couldn't.
You were hopping into the banana market.
I want to do cop it or drop it. That's what I heard.
Oh, Dustin, I could do like flatting on a comic book in like a couple hours.
Nice. Come on, Perry. We're doing what the hell are we doing? We're doing the fuck we doing today?
Doom Patrol?
No. Justice of Doom. Watercolors this week.
I don't even know what that is. I definitely would. I'm glad I retired.
I don't see myself at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday fucking finger painting.
It's the Legion of Doom watercolors.
That's it.
Oh, there you go. I don't know.
Come on.
I might have to be busy for that because
you got Bizarro, Lex Luthor, Scarecrow, Solomon Grundy, Gorilla Todd, Sinestro, Brainiac, Black Manta,
Toy,
Cheetah, Captain Cold. I'm glad your cover list included Kirby. I got my favorite Kirby cover. I mean, there's a ton of great ones. For me, this is like the one that I love.
I love that. I love the color on that.
It captures such.
Wait, I gotta find you over here. Okay, hold on.
It's the way I view this character.
Oh yeah,
the way he views himself and like the emotion of it all, and of course you get like the negative zone back in the background, which is I guess what makes this a key. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's the pose of Ben Grimm makes this
right, and like he always sees himself as a monster, and like he's almost looking down on himself in that cover. So,
and of course, Kirby always has these like amazing like little banners with like ridiculous statements, like "Here comes a god" or whatever. Right. Like, this monster. It's just a great.
Yeah.
So I pulled this out because I was like, you mentioned him. For me, it's a Kirby. It's the Kirby cover. I know everybody will do like Silver Surfer or Galactus, which are beautiful pieces. Except for that shit brown cover that's like issue 50.
I love his Captain America and Red Skull stuff, but I have recently just completely went head over heels for his Thor.
Yes, great stuff.
Like that's after I'm getting close to getting all the Cap stuff that I'm wanting to get, and then after that, I'm gonna probably dive into the Silver Age Thor stuff, which kind of scares me because I know that Silver Surfer 4 falls in that category, and I don't want to have to pay for that. But
it's an expensive book.
Yeah, my shop had one in the case this week when I went in there, and I was like, I was just talking to my wife about wanting to buy this yesterday, and now y'all got it in here. Y'all ain't shit.
How much was it?
They wanted like $325 for it. So I didn't pull it out and examine it really good or anything, but
neither did I.
I probably could.
This is my favorite Kirby Thor cover.
Oh
yeah, dude. That's how I hold my jank.
Yeah.
2 hands on it.
Oh my god.
Man, it's got a big head too.
And the head bumps out the top.
And it makes all the other guys go, "Oh, Jesus."
But they
but look at it. It's kind of thin until you hit the head.
Captain America. He's like, "Dear God."
I mean, the shaft has ample amount of girth.
Harry, stop talking. Just stop talking.
But it's thin and it's all head.
So this is one of my favorite Kirby Thor covers.
This isn't Kirby, it's Ron Wilson. But when I saw this, the first time I'd ever seen this. Like, if I ever see that book, I'm gonna grab it. And I found a high grade copy.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, that is
that's
the best Thor covers I've ever seen.
I have the reflecting cover of that they reprinted.
Yeah, I just I love it.
Homage. I think it was a homage.
Absolutely love it, man. It's so good. The making the hammer the focal point and then everything shooting out. I mean, Thor himself, the face, everything was just great.
Yeah. How could you not look at the hammer? Well, I said nothing wrong.
I'm gonna roll a bed, guys. Otherwise, I'm not.
Oh, I think it'll roll.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's happening.
I also was about to hop off because I've got to finish working on some slides for John's show tomorrow.
Yeah, so he's got to get his work done so that we have a show tomorrow.
Hold on.
Yes, Ruben, Buscema is on the list.
Buscema,
top 5 for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Based
that Mephisto
on Silverstone
covers.
Bueller, you want to get on?
Yeah, Bueller, you want to jump on this?
My favorite Buscema
because
cover.
there's going to be 2 openings here in a second when Greg and I.
Hey, 2 openings.
There you go.
Harry said he could fill both of them.
I do declare.
You definitely.
Does anyone know what show that's from? I do declare.
The Office.
Yes.
But you know they're quoting another movie, right?
No, it's The Office.
John, that's like
you gotta talk like you're from
every
Savannah, like you got a voice full of molasses.
Molasses
going out the mouth.
There's been another murder.
Dude, but that episode, real quick, that episode highlights how good of a boss he is. Like, everyone makes fun of him throughout the entire series, but if you actually sit down and analyze him, he is like a genius, but a dumbass. But if you actually pay attention, he's probably like the best boss. Now he has a few rough edges, but he's like
I love him though. I love him. My favorite scene in that one was when Oscar tried to use the voice. We got the scenes and they're not making enough profits.
We're gonna get John's a Parks and Rec, so he can't play, but we'll get Dustin.
I've seen The Office.
We'll get a game of bells, bullets, and bourbons.
There's the people who've seen The Office and people who only see The Office.
I'm definitely not that second category.
Yeah, I think I'm the second character.
Like that whole top shelf, there's probably 30 different Office pops, and then the bottom one here, back here, is all Office pops. Every one of them.
I just for the first time I seen a deleted scene. You know, what's her name? Pam's first fiance.
Roy.
Yeah, Roy. Roy was the one who corrupted Ryan.
Huh.
So there's a deleted scene. They're in the back warehouse and they're missing inventory. And Roy tells Ryan, just screw the numbers up. And he's like, huh, why not? And then he later goes on and completely fudges all the numbers and winds up going to jail.
Of course you go to jail for something.
Greg, I hate you for having that comic.
Oh, this one?
I cannot find it anywhere, dude. I want one so bad.
I knew you weren't talking about my Dick Tracy comics.
No, we don't want to see your yellow dick
at all. And the only copies I can find of that comic are signed and graded, and they're signed by everybody except Jim or Pam. And I'm like, why did you have Kevin sign this book?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
John, I
had several fiancés. That's all I remember.
Just drink with you because this is going to be.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Later, Greg.
Have a good evening, Mr.
Who's leaving?
Greg and I.
So that way we can have 2 people jump on. So make sure to click the link as soon as they jump off.
Let me put the link
Can't wait to catch the basketball movies on the replay, fellas.
And all those quirky "Is It a Sport" movies.
That's right.
That should be the hottest take of the night. I have a feeling.
Roller Derby better be on there.
Which one? What'd you say, Dusty?
Roller Derby, dodgeball.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a
ball.
Dip, duck, dive.
Rollerball with Keanu Reeves.
Bye, guys.
Have a good evening, Mr. John and Mr. Bearded. And then there were 4. I've seen that movie, and then there were none. And I kind of read the book.
We got a live stream. We were just talking about this 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Now we're on a live stream. You see how the universe just like works itself out. How you doing, Mr. Dustin? How you been?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Been working.
Hey, I gotta say the growth and the consistent content that you and your brother have been putting out has been very inspiring to myself and to, I'm sure, many other people. So
I appreciate that,
definitely
man.
keep up the good work, man.
Definitely appreciate that. We've been definitely busting ass for sure. So
yeah,
absolutely, man. We appreciate it. What'd you say?
Well, Rod's back on.
Oh, Rod, what's going on, man? He says he jumps on to say goodnight.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say at least I'm not the only one with my shirt off.
Hey, somebody had to do it apparently.
Hey, you know who had to do it?
Doesn't get up out of the bed and come up
a
here.
comic machine.
Shouldn't
Every time I see your name, I like to type it in like capital letters and lowercase to like get that jabroni vibe, you know?
Right. Hey, Dustin, I'd probably say my favorite Kirby cover that I have is the Eternals #1.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I picked that up before like any confirmation of that movie going to be happening. But the other one that I want to get is I want to get that Black Panther #1. That's the one I want to get.
Did I say he didn't have a shirt on?
It's not sexual.
He's underneath his blanket.
How you doing, Mr. Rod?
What's up, Rod?
Hi, Rod.
Are you laying down? Are you on your stomach? Are you on your stomach? Are you on your stomach?
Oh.
Oh boy! Just don't stand up.
What is happening?
I gotta say, I like the wood on your fan.
You like that?
That it's like a cherry, right? It looks like a cherry. It looks like it's a dimmable light too, which is I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
I enjoy the.
Oh, I just saw his noggin.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Was that a slong? Hey, Rod.
You there, Rod?
He's coming.
I hope not.
No schlongs will come.
There he is. Oh, did he put a shirt on?
Oh.
You didn't have to put a shirt on. This is a nipple appreciation space.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's up, Von Strange?
No shirts allowed. Hey, there he is.
Hey, there he is. How you doing, Mr. Rod?
What's up, Rod?
Hey, guys.
It's
How you
my
doing, Rod?
second favorite Rican. Come on, J-Lo, dude. How you doing,
What's
man?
going on?
Old Wolf does this thing where he makes people uncomfortable by leaving them full screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Just here hanging out with my homies, man.
Heck yeah, dude.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
The DJ Rod.
How you doing, man?
Oh, man. Just here, man. What's going on, guys?
I don't know. We're sitting, sipping whatever we have, and shooting the shit.
It's been a very thought-provoking evening, to say the least.
They try to convince me to come finger paint with you on Tuesdays.
Finger bang.
Oh.
It's watercolors. There's no banging. Well, unless you're into that shit. And it's Legion of Doom.
We will welcome you, and welcome you to the show.
You are more than welcome to come on over here and hang out with us.
You're the last horseman to not go on the show.
Yeah. So it has to be like a grand entrance, you know.
We'll do it.
Maybe. We'll see. I have acrylic and I have a few canvases over there, so.
No, it's watercolors.
Well, look, man, when you guys have an acrylic canvas day, I'll be there. those are the tools I have. What do you want me to piss in it and get watercolors?
What do you mean?
Come on, Perry.
No, I might do it one of these days. It'll be fun.
Okay, hold on. Who's? Oh, okay. I'm gonna hop off.
Oh boy, what are you gonna jump on?
I'm gonna put myself. I'm gonna remove myself.
Oh Lord.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Oh.
it's Misexplained. How you doing, Misexplained?
What's up, dudes?
Hey, there's Old Wolf again.
He's back.
Ew.
Yo, I want to say happy birthday, Jack Kirby.
Oh yeah.
Had to
Fire.
get that big ass collection.
Hold on. Let me blow in your ear.
Wow, look how thick that
Look at
is.
me, big.
It's thick. The absolute
Wow.
fourth world is insane. Woo.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
What an iconic artist, dude.
Yeah, seriously, man. But this is cool. Had this whole entire collection, man. This whole entire vision of what he had so far. We didn't get to see it to completion, but
You gonna take off your shirt?
never gonna live that down, man. Never gonna live that down.
My wife saw all you guys, man.
Not me. She didn't see me.
The first one she noticed was Misexplained.
I think we all. That was the first one we all noticed. You know, he's jacked.
Really?
He's like, I'll take my shirt off.
Oh,
Show you
man.
that. Show you that. Come on.
Oh shit! I need this laugh, man.
You guys cracked me up, man. I saw you guys. Was like, yo, I gotta hop on.
Heck yeah.
I was about to play some Fall Guys, and I was like, you know what? Let me hop in here real quick.
That's the new game, the colorful game, right?
Yeah, it's
I
hilarious.
was at a
dude.
stream and they were like, "Hey, you should play Fall Guys." I'm like, I don't know, man.
It's really funny, man.
Is it?
It's great. Yeah, it's just pure chaos.
Hey, Mrs. Old Wolf.
That's my daughter.
Oh,
Well, technically, wouldn't she be Miss Old
What
Wolf?
are you talking about, girl?
I didn't see. I just seen someone.
I know.
What do you call a young wolf?
A cub,
My daughter. That's my.
a pup.
Perry, stop while you're ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Oh
She's
shit!
a chip. Barry. She's a chip of the old block, man. She'll tell you where to go. Fucking bang off, no problem.
That's funny.
I love that girl.
Heck yeah.
You better love her, damn it.
She's like, here, Dad, here's some water. I don't want to drag you up the stairs again.
That's what she said. Don't fall asleep.
yo, Dustin. I don't think we've ever gotta meet each other before. But we've seen each other behind panel for a Mainframe Comic Con, but we never got to talk directly.
Oh, you and Dustin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dustin, Jason,
Yeah.
Dustin.
Because I'm always in different chats. It's like I don't think he knew who I was.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I did your Killer Instinct hat, Mortal Kombat shirt, and I was like, dude, do you have Primal Rage pants? You get the Holy Trilogy going on, man.
Got my Tekken underwear on.
Oh yeah,
Dustin's over here trying to start a war with all the scalpers in the world.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I'm literally sitting here trying to respond to messages right now. I don't know how
Ooh.
some people do it. Like
I
golly,
don't.
man.
I don't.
I mean, like I try to at least hit the heart to let people know, like, yeah, I read it.
I try, dude. It's
But
hard.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys live on Instagram. I live on Facebook. So I run a bunch of meme pages, and I'll put them on Instagram every now and then. But I jump out right away because notifications are just popping off constantly. And I was like, I can only do with one or the other.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad then that my channel is not as crazy awesome as your guys' channel because, I'll get some comments, I'll get some stuff, here and there, but I can only imagine what it's like with y'all's just blowing up all the time. I'd throw my phone.
I can't.
I had to
look at
turn off
anything,
YouTube
dude.
notifications because people were so mean to me. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, I'm waiting for it from the video today. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we haven't gotten demonetized from.
Dude,
Lost
people have
Forever.
tracked down my email
Oh.
and have emailed me your fucking channel sucks. You should delete that shit.
Wow.
You know, it
I
gets
know.
crazy.
I
You should have been no, go back and look at my comic book
hit
content, man. That's
30,000
good stuff.
subscribers overnight,
Did
and
you?
I can't believe it. I'm over Perry. I'm 30,000 subscribers.
Oh,
Perry.
yeah.
Watch
All the
out.
time.
I'm just kidding. Just busting balls.
My Instagram recently hit one of my meme accounts. It hit 14.3K, so 14,400 about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're trying to get to that 10K so we can get that swipe up thing for the link.
Oh,
Oh,
on
dude, I never
Instagram?
tried that before. Yeah.
We're almost at 1,500 now, so
Yeah, I got 14,000, and then I only have 382 posts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Barbarian, I'm not sensitive, but there's a difference between 20 people making fun of you and then like 200 people making fun of you. You know? And getting like real personal too.
Yeah, that's
Jim
brutal.
Mint's become our proxy swipe up on Instagram at this point now.
Oh man, I need to get him to do that to my videos.
He hit us up and told us to like tag him in on our stories so he could share them, and then we would do it every now and then. And he finally was like, "Yo, what's the deal? I told you guys to tag me in your stories so I could share them." We're like, "Oh, okay, all right, my bad."
Who's it?
Jim, did y'all see that Omega Red statue?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's like the second coolest statue ever made, next to that Sabretooth. Because those are like the two best characters that have ever been put in comics. So
Right? Yeah, I love me some Omega
I
Red.
don't like watching a lot of the statue videos because this is all I can afford.
that Starscream statue he did, the Transformer Starscream was so good.
What, Rod? Hey, Rod.
Hey, Rod, sit
Rod,
up.
are you going to pick up Flash next week?
The Flesh.
Either that or pre-order.
Ooh, that's true. Okay, I didn't get a chance to see the books you got this week. You want to get them?
Oh, go watch the video.
No, I want to do it. That way I could ask you questions in real time.
Get up. We want to see you. Go get the book.
I'll show you my books.
No, I'm not
Rod's
gonna
in
stand
bed.
out, dude. Well,
He's sleeping.
I do that crap to my wife. I'll be like, "Hey, did you see something?" I ask her if she saw something we talked about or something. She's like, "No, what was?" And I was like, "Go watch the video. You don't get none for free." What are you thinking?
All right, guys. I'm gonna peace out.
And just like that, Vincent McLean, the comic machine. He came in, he ripped his shirt off, and now he's gone.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
boom.
Hope
Night,
you have a
guys.
good evening.
Talk to y'all later.
See,
All
dude.
right, man.
Thank you for hopping on.
Yep.
And then there was 5.
Then there was 5.
Hey, but I'm over here now.
His first live stream he did, I jumped in with him. He sent me the link. I'm like laying on the ground in my laundry room with my dryer pulled apart, using my phone flashlight.
With your lingerie. You said lingerie?
No, laundry room.
Oh, I thought you said lingerie. I
felt
would
bad.
say,
was
oh,
like,
hey
man, I'm
now.
jumping on his live stream, but I'm like, I'm not in my room. I'm sitting here on the floor, dirty, trying to fix a dryer. I felt bad.
I imagine Superboy tidy whities like a kid, like with a blue band or something, like hanging on a clothespin.
All the wires shorted out and melted off of the freaking main heater core heating element. So that was fun.
Damn.
And I fixed it, and guess what? It broke again 3 days later.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes. That's how fires start. That's crazy.
I go through like 3 or 4 washing machines and dryers about a year.
What? Why?
What did you have?
Do what?
Those tank tops, man.
What the
Those
hell are you
tank tops.
washing? You washing money? Holy shit, dude.
I'm telling you, I have
should last like 10
bad
years.
luck with washing machines and dryers as I do vehicles. I mean, the last truck, I've always had horrible luck with vehicles. I mean, just crap out on, like, the craziest stuff happened to them. Like my last truck that I had, I didn't even drive it very often. The goddamn tree fell on it in the damn driveway and crushed it.
Yikes.
Like, so I
Did it
sold
make a
the truck.
noise?
I'm like, I'm not buying another
Did it
one.
make a sound?
No one saw it. Is that what you're saying, Perry?
Oh, I heard it. I thought my wife. No reason. I was sitting up here and I thought I heard the trash can being drugged down the driveway. I was like, why is she taking the trash down? Some lady's yelling, and I walk outside and I'm like, oh, that wasn't the trash can scraping across the driveway making all that noise. That was my truck being crushed by a tree.
Damn.
Dang.
So no more trucks. I'll just stick to the bike.
But a bike, winter time sucks.
You leaving, Rod?
Yeah, I just wanted to jump off for a few minutes.
You look comfy. I'm jealous.
You do look very comfortable, dude. What's the AC on in your house?
Oh, whoa, 71 right now.
Wow. I think I have mine on 75. I think I'm going to lower it. I'm a little
That's
bit.
hot, dude. That's hot. Yeah.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
About 68 up here
I
when
get
I'm
74
me
and I get cold.
I'm 69. Yeah.
Are you 69?
69.
Yeah.
You see?
Nice.
I'm 74.
Oh, you got one of those Nick houses that you can control everything by the phone.
That's too warm, bro. I got pugs, and they always like hard to breathe. Smart melting out. So I gotta keep it cool for the pugs.
I did 73. I mean, yeah, 73. That should be.
Nick's got his whole house set up so he can talk to his house and tell it to do anything it wants. Like it's crazy.
Like, hey, bitch!
If I hit 70, then I hear Carmela. She'll jump into bed, and so that's how I know it's a little colder in the house.
Did she bring the peanut butter?
Stupid ass, man.
Where's Carmela?
I don't know. She's laying. She's on the sofa.
Ooh, living that good life.
Go show us.
I'm not standing up, man. I'm not standing up.
Why? Because then.
No, man. I just want to.
We're gonna see what do they call Philly cheesesteak?
I'm naked. That's all.
Oh, it's okay. I am kind of.
In your birthday suit.
Oh, hey now.
Celebrating Jack Kirby's birthday.
So
suit.
there you go.
104, baby.
Rod, since you're naked, do you have to wash your sheets more often because of the pubes that's floating around there?
Well, yeah.
God almighty.
What do you mean? Look at his head. It's bald.
That means you're bald everywhere, right? Is that what? Once you lose that top, you just lose it everywhere else,
Oh, good Lord Almighty, man!
Full pubes in there. I don't know
if it's not Perry, if it's not Edwin, rest his soul. We got Wolf ball busting right now, man.
The jabroni spirit is flowing through him. Literally the spirit.
The spirit, yeah, there you go.
Oh, fucking Edwin, man. I love you, dude, man.
Hell yeah. He's got a small dirt. Oh, there's a Daredevil vacuum.
Don't be knocking on my Daredevil, man.
He said Dirt Devil. That's what they call it, the Dirt Devil.
Daredevil.
Oh, that's a Daredevil. Oh, fuck. All right, guys, man. Have a good night, man. Be safe, man.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Rod.
All right, Rod.
I got you. Love you.
Love you too, guys.
And then there were four.
I'm trying my hand at learning how to build dioramas.
Oh, are you gonna do that for like toy photography?
Yeah, like did a little 3D brick action there.
Hell yeah.
So,
That's awesome, dude.
For my my little TikTok stop motion videos.
Cool.
That's awesome. I've been trying to get into like toy photography, but I think I need a different
Kevin,
lens.
get on. Kevin.
My lens isn't that good.
Yeah. It's all about the light. Like you just got to get a shitload of
No,
light.
I have like because I did real estate photography for a few years.
Oh yes, you know.
So
yeah.
I know how to use the camera. I know lighting. It's just I think my lens, like the focal length, doesn't pick up because I'm so close. So it's like too much is blurred and too much is out of focus. I'm like, I ain't trying to spend no $500 on a damn lens to take pictures of fucking Pokemon.
Nah,
you know?
I'd rather get a PlayStation 5.
That's yeah. Nick just got that new Canon camera, and he bought the big fancy lens and all that. And he's like, you got to get it too, so our stuff looks the same. I'm like, just I can't afford that.
It's expensive, dude. Wait for that ad revenue to come in.
I'm like, oh yeah, we're waiting on our first check to come in. Like we haven't gotten it yet.
21st, it should drop.
Oh, okay, because we hit that first 100 like within a couple weeks, and I know they said like once you get 100, like they'll send your check.
No, they do direct deposit. Did you get a letter from Google in the mail?
I don't know if he did or not.
Oh,
because like now we're
set up the AdSense.
It's like going straight to his account. He's like, oh yeah, they haven't paid us, man.
He puts all the money into it.
That's how he got the new camera.
Everything. So I am mad about it.
He's like, look at all this cool new shit I got.
So how do you make so? I only have
M50 Count Von Strange. That's what Nick just bought. That's what he uses for all his videos. Is the M50
Canon.
All right, so I have 261 people. God bless them all. So how do I make money?
I mean, you can make money without 1,000. Like if you got like something to sell.
We need an Old Wolf Patreon, bro. We need some exclusive. Oh, how about OnlyFans? Making OnlyFans
Dude,
shirts
sell
off?
those Old
Shirts
Wolf
off,
face
dude.
shirts.
Topless live streams.
OnlyFans subscription, bro. Instead of
Sell the
Patreon.
Old
Patreon's
Wolf
old news. It's
face
OnlyFans now.
face shirts, man.
That's right.
Hey, I'm trying to get my face all over the globe. I got one going in Japan. I got my face it going to Australia.
If you could put your face on a print, I will replace this and have an Old Wolf print on my wall.
I'm just saying,
I'll do it,
Hialeah
yeah.
still has the
That'd be
title
awesome.
because he got his face tattooed on J Hood's shoulder.
On the back? Yeah.
He
That's
tattooed
hilarious.
that man's face on his back.
Who? My face is on someone's back?
No. No. J Hood tattooed Hialeah Comic Bros face.
Oh,
on
that's
his
right.
back.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
But you would look good on the other side. Like that would work.
Like Old Wolf whitey tighties.
Yeah.
Face right in the bulge.
It's like
My face
but-
is awesome.
on the Steve-O
is.
tattoo but
On
it's
his
Old
back.
Wolf.
Did he actually have that done on his back?
Yeah,
It was
tattooed his own
Photoshopped.
face.
Is that real though? I thought it was Photoshopped.
I
It looked
thought it was
Photoshopped.
fake.
Yeah, I thought
Was it?
fake.
Okay, it looked real to me because it had like a nice gleam on it, like it was new. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was Photoshopped.
That would be
but
crazy if he
I
did
only
that.
saw that
for
one
real.
picture though. I only saw that from the one
He
angle.
actually
So
has that on his back. That's fucking issues.
that'd be hilarious.
Like that would be wild, man. Yeah, there you go, Cap. All your shirts, Old Wolf, you have to have a cape sewn onto
Cape
them
on
like
the
a
back.
5-year-old
That'd
shirt.
Okay, hold on. Let me
I'd
put
wear that.
Let me put this up. Old Wolf shirts, with cape. Cap, I love you, but bang off. I ain't wearing that freaking thing for a picture. I'm sorry.
That'd be dope, man. Dude, sell your own shirts with a cape sewed onto the shoulders, man. I'd rock that.
Oh, you would buy that?
Yeah, I'd buy it. Dude, capes are badass, man. I need an excuse to wear a cape around town.
Old Wolf's like, I have a customer.
Okay,
We're in business. We're back.
Hey, people buy Perry's shirts and he doesn't have capes.
I've been talking to a designer.
You ever see his picture?
I
He
didn't
looks
do
like an Asian, some kind of Asian guy. With the beard and split. Look, it looks Asian.
It's Ice Cube trying to give you a kiss.
Are you from? I'm telling you, it looks Asian.
Hey, I made this, okay? That's my artwork.
That's like based on the Jackie Chan one, right? He's like,
Yeah, the what do you mean thing. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's a perfect meme to like turn into a t-shirt.
Look, if anybody wants a shirt, I print them out by hand. I print them on the machine. I cut them by hand. I'll go buy the shirt. It costs me money to send you a freaking shirt, plus shipping.
You could do this thing where you sell the shirt.
yeah.
Who wants a face? Look.
How much would it cost theoretically?
To what?
Like at
Shirts are
cost?
$5.
Shirts are $5.
A little more because I get good shirts.
Okay, so a good shirt and then shipping is like $20. All right.
Yeah. And you put, like a little baggie with one pube in it.
Yeah, I'll throw.
Hey, screw that Old Wolf.
You gotta spill just a nick of whiskey on it.
Puke in the sheets. I can give a pube in my shirts.
It's right under the tag.
First
You
thing
know,
you got to
right
do
under
is
the
stop
tag.
getting good shirts, man.
But it actually costs me money because I don't have. I do
That's
all
just
my
like
things here on the
cheap
printer.
shirts.
I don't
Maximize profits.
Whatever you guys do, I don't do that though. Because nobody wants my face other than 3 people.
See,
I mean-
we use Teespring, so it's easy. Nick designs the shirts, they print them, they sell them. We set the price point, which is just barely above what it actually like costs to make the shirt. So like, I think we make like $1 or something, a couple
Yeah.
dollars on each shirt. So it's not much, but people were asking for shirts. So
Yeah, Teespring takes all the money, man. But
Yeah.
the good thing is you don't have to make anything. You just
Right,
send them
you
the
know, it's
picture.
just-
You don't
I
have
mean,
to
if
ship
people wanna-
anything. They
All
do
you
it
have to do is
themselves,
have
you know?
a friend that has that presses comics and be like, look, man, if I send you these shirts, you just fucking press these fucking shirts. Man.
Okay, so all I have to do is send them a picture for the shirt.
yeah, you upload the design yourself, dude.
And then people can buy it off that site.
Yeah. Yeah. One of my meme pages, I made a shirt of like the slogan on our meme page. And the first month we made, I think $2,000, and that's our share. So Teespring got like 2,500 or something like that. You know what I mean? Cause they take like a little more than 50.
So look at your face.
No, it wasn't my face. No.
I think
It was-
we're sitting at like
yeah.
$18 after
a
like
meme.
6 months.
Yeah. It's like I think we're charging like $25, I think, or something like that. But you can adjust the price however you want to figure out what percentage like you get and they get. You know, I mean, they usually take most of it, but I mean, if you want to sell a cheap shirt, you can put it at 15 or 20, you get $1 or something like that. You know what I mean?
I use Streamlabs for mine, and I think it was like $13. I took no profit. I was just like, if you're gonna buy a fucking picture with my face on it,
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Like the King John free shirt.
Oh yeah, I need
on
a
the
King
front and
John
the
shirt.
back.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
So, all right. So, okay, front and the back, because I actually have one of those fucking things. It hurts me to admit it.
I gotta take a piss.
I'll put my face on a shirt. I don't have no problem with that. Because I got a wonderful face.
Yeah, dude, I wish Teespring had more things.
Fatal J's in the chat real quick. Sip and hang. Who got my shot glass ready? I got it right here. You can jump on Fatal J. Yo, I was. They were coming after DC. They were coming after Snyder, and your boy was in here by himself, and I was boxing him away. I was like, look, man, I have faith in the Snyder Cut, all because Fatal J instilled that in me.
Wow.
Did it for you, Mr. J.
4-hour long movie, man. That's crazy. It's like watching Dr.
Fatal J was right the whole time, and everybody that said he wasn't ain't shit. That's what he said. I heard him.
Talking shit. Yeah, it's like watching Dr. Zhivago, man. 4 hours for a Snyder Cut, dude. He's gonna sucker me into watching it one more time. I can't believe it.
I don't watch enough. I mean, like I've watched all the Marvel and DC movies, but it's hard for me to get into something enough to really take it in enough to have a arguable opinion a lot of times.
Yeah.
I've got to argue. So me and Chaos are doing posers contest, and we're going against each other.
Nice. What's the subject?
He is defending that Batman has the best rogues gallery of villains, and I'm defending Spider-Man does. I wish it was the other way around.
Yeah. I love
Spider-Man. I don't read Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's a goof, but I'm still gonna do
your thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's to me, it's not about like what you like or what you don't like. It's about how many facts you can put out there to state your case. So
yeah, for sure.
I think Chaos and I will be the very first to go on there and stick to the subject and actually having debate.
Chaos is in the chat.
What up, Chaos? My bad. Take a piss. You guys scared John off? Yeah, man. I was hitting them with the Snyder facts. I was hitting them with Batman versus Superman was freaking awesome. I was hitting with Man of Steel was freaking awesome. I can't wait to watch.
He was all out.
Dude, you liked Batman vs Superman, man? That was like
I thought it was really good.
Dude, BVS for me was like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, like
really?
Not just comic book movies, but like all movies in general. Like, yeah.
Look, man, when the Trinity was walking, Wonder Woman in front, Superman to the side, and Batman with like an MP5 walking like he's in fucking Call of Duty, I was like, yo, get the strap. Let's go.
Can we talk about Three Jokers real quick, man? What do you guys think of Three Jokers?
I didn't finish it. But I've heard spoilers and shit. That's fine.
All right.
I haven't finished it. I haven't even picked it up yet.
Look at this. I had to pay the fucking
That's
money
what
for this.
I got that.
I had to pay for it.
Did you get the Spawn, Perry? Did you get it?
I almost got the one 100. I was thinking about it.
The Gunslinger?
I pre-ordered that from Midtown, so I'll get it in like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, okay. I know you said that you had been ordering it, so
dude, whenever you see Gunslinger on a pre-order, you buy it.
Yeah,
you don't even if you don't fucking read Spawn, you buy that shit.
Yeah, I got one, and then Adrian Panned Awesome, he was able to grab another extra copy so that we could throw it in our bro box for the Golden Age tier members. So we're gonna be doing what I'm trying to do with that box is like every time a hot book comes out, grab one of them to put in that box. So it'll make the box actually something people want.
Nice.
It's all right.
You're going to sell your box?
Well, we're going to raffle off basically like a mystery box for the Golden Age tier members. So like right now I've got that free comic book day Spider-Man. I've got that Robin King first appearance book in there. Going to have the Spawn Gunslinger in there. Probably a Canto #1 in there and a couple of other things. Cool.
Yeah, Fatal J. I'd probably pay $70 for an Ash can of Last Ronin, man. Like,
they came out with the free comic book day for it.
I can get you one for $35.
Dude, Ash cans are so rare and hard to find because they're smaller printed than your usual comic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I think I have 2 Ash cans of Doomsday Clock, and like that at the time was like worth money. It might be still now, maybe, but probably not as likely.
Yeah,
last time I checked on it, but Those are so cool, man. I love ash cans. They're so rare and hard to find.
There's a shop out by me. He as soon as he got all his free comic book days, he made people pay for all of them. It didn't matter what it was. Like they were all money. And he's still got a bunch of the last Ronins for like $30-$35. And I wanted one, but I was like, I'm not paying you that for it. And now it's been longer and longer. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna pay this son of a bitch for it.
Yeah, dude.
Walk in with your head down, like,
Yeah.
Take my money.
Like, you just put it on the credit card.
As I say, you spit on your credit card and slap it down.
Yes, Chaos is the original Two Brothers YouTube member. He was our very first one. Much appreciated.
you see, like, look, check me out. I don't want to be an asshole, but like, I'm seeing like all my friends and they're all hitting 1,000 and they're all becoming members. But I'm like, if I use all my money I'm making off YouTube to support all my other people, then what's the point of me making money in the first place? So like, listen, I will support everybody, promote your shit as much as I can.
Absolutely.
But like, look, man, if I'm working my ass off and I'm making this money, I'm trying to buy some fucking expensive ass whiskey.
Well, not only that, but like I know,
No,
like we all know, like the streaming software, it costs money to
Everything
pay for
costs
that.
money, dude.
It costs money to pay for your editing.
My next camera
software.
costs $3,000. That's the camera I'm buying, and the lens costs like $2,400.
Right.
That's
And that's the way
expensive
me
shit.
and Nick are. Like any money we get off of this, we won't see a dime of it.
Right.
It'll go all towards the
All my
monthly-
Patreon money has went into my computer. That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it for myself.
Yeah, because like
I mean, like,
you know,
I enjoy the computer, but
Nick has to pay for the editing software monthly. We have to pay for the
Why do you
we bumped
gotta
up
do
to the
that, dude?
$45 StreamYard
DaVinci
service.
Resolve.
Dustin,
You what?
DaVinci Resolve is way better than Adobe.
Dustin,
It's
what-
free.
Perry, I apologize for interrupting,
No, you're fine, mister.
but somebody wants to get on.
Yeah, put him in. Not in a weird way.
I'm going
He doesn't look
to
happy.
stick him in right in the middle of all four of us.
So all foursomes or fivesome?
So I hope he can take a lot of
This would be my first one, so I'm a little
I'm
nervous.
scared. Should I strap in?
strap in.
Hold on.
All you guys strap in. Get ready for it. If you get some KY or something to lube up, here we go.
Oh shit, no.
Who's this
Come on,
guy?
guys.
Who's this guy? Jesus.
We're about to get banned.
Oh, he's gonna start showing those kitty comics again. There we go.
Yeah, Triple C.
That's not
We
one.
touched on it a few times. It's really sad. You know, whenever you see an actor of that caliber and of that notoriety pass away, it's really sad.
Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy. Came out of nowhere.
That's messed up.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not using that. I'll write that.
Is there like a betting pool for like who's gonna be the last Ronin? Like which turtle? You know, we should have one on the
I don't
side.
think
Like,
it's going to be Mike.
Danica,
I think it's gonna be
Danica.
Michelangelo. I'm thinking Michelangelo. is the
Yeah, he
last
was the
one.
first. He'll be the last. That's what I think.
Jenica.
If it's
gonna be-
Jenica, I'll burn everything turtle.
I mean, I
have
haven't
and throw it in
watched,
the
I
trash.
haven't read any of the comics that have her in it, so I don't know if she wears like a shell bra or something to where she's obviously identifiable. But if she doesn't, like if she doesn't wear like a shell bikini or anything like that, then it's her.
So poor.
Then it's her for sure.
If it's Jenica, I'll burn everything turtle I have and throw it in the trash.
At the top
Like,
of
is
the
there
turtle.
anything? Is there anything that makes her look female other than like the color of her mask or whatever? I'm asking you, Dustin. You're the only one reading that shit.
She got
I'm
that
not
right.
reading. I'm not reading any of the new stuff. No.
Have you ever really checked out a freaking female turtle? Is there anything on a female turtle that makes them look different from a male turtle?
I mean,
Yeah,
she
but
got
these
that.
are comics. They're what do you call them? Anthropomorphic, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
I'm
$3
not-
word
I'm
for the
not
night.
digging it, man. They,
Yeah, I was-
they,
I'll say
I'm-
she got a
I'm
whack.
one of the
and she's
people
leaving
that's
a
like-
slug trail everywhere she goes. Right? It's
I grew up on turtles being just the four guys. Like, leave my turtles alone. Now they got somebody on the team that's not even a freaking
What do
turtle.
you mean? What about Venus?
No, everybody hated that.
Hey, man.
And now
Can't-
there's a fox on the team, Alopex. She's not even a goddamn turtle. Come on, get out of here.
So
And
what
then
is the
Jenica
fox
makes
say?
no sense. She's got Wolverine claws. How's she gonna throw up? They don't actually do any of those fatal blows anymore like they did early on. So like it makes no sense for them to give her these Wolverine claws. Like what is she gonna do with those? She's not really gonna throw a punch. Like she's useless. Get the hell out of here.
I had no idea you felt so strongly about this. I am still going to stick with my original assertion
that unless she wears some sort of female defining characteristic, then she is probably the shadowy figure that we see on the cover, and that is
Siri,
Jenica.
do turtles have a gender?
Well, like
yes.
most of your opinions, Bub, you can keep it to yourself because we don't care.
Oh, I was asked. Were we not all asked? I thought we were asked.
You could tell a turtle's sex by the shape of their shell.
Oh, there you go.
Like
There
the
you go.
designs of their shell on their chest. That's really cool. I wonder if they incorporated that into art.
probably
I'm
did.
actually
Highly
interested.
doubt it.
I'm sure they did. When they were looking to spoof Daredevil, I'm sure they were like, look,
Look at
we
that.
got to get this chest art just right so everyone knows these are boy teenage turtles. Because we can't be messing around here. People expect more from us. Yeah.
Female turtles have longer claws than males.
Ooh.
Look at that,
There
like
you
fucking
go.
Wolverine.
There's
There you
your
go,
Wolverine
Dustin.
nose right there.
So there's a reason for her doing these things.
Got the
Yes,
nails
so she can scratch hard to reach places. Clearly.
I talked to Edwin about it a couple times. He said I was crazy too, so maybe I am.
If that's the only evidence you needed, I'm surprised it took you this long to find out.
Honestly, I was disappointed with his response because I thought he would be on the team and I could be like, cool, I'm not crazy. He was like, no, I think
Well,
it's
now, wait
great,
a
man.
minute.
He's
Now,
like, you're a
you're-
son of a bitch. I was like, oh.
Dustin, you're taking it from the wrong angle. And I know it's tough because you're sandwiched between old
Which
wolf and
position
bear.
do you want to be in?
But listen, what you're saying is that you want us to agree with your outrage that hasn't happened yet. So I get where you're coming from, but it can be equally possible that it is Jenica and it, not drive you crazy. I mean, that is.
I think it's going to be a culmination of all the turtles in
The
one.
reason I don't think it's Jenica, like on a serious note,
That's the
reason,
premise, Barry. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the whole premise. It's all
the,
of them in
the
one.
last
No,
one.
like literally, they all do like a fusing transmission, like in Dragon Ball Z. And fucking,
No.
like they do the dance. They share
Oh,
earrings.
no.
I mean, I guarantee he's gonna
Combination
see-
turtle.
Yeah, I guarantee he's going to see flashbacks of like lessons learned from his brothers and stuff like that, and then like how it made him into a better turtle. He's kind of like all of them combined, in a way. But yeah,
Leonardo and Venus do it, and then this is the baby, and he's the last one.
What is
Whoa, there
this?
you go.
What is this?
It's scissoring. Scissors. They both have.
They
Oh
both
yeah,
have
they did
like
take away the
nubs.
turtle tail.
Yeah, they got nubs now.
Yeah.
But on the
That's
serious
how you
note,
can tell they're
this
both
story was
females.
wrote 30 years ago, so there was no Jenica. at
Who
the
wants to
time.
do the other side?
Oh, then it
You
can't
wanna-
be changed. So something that was nice. Awkward turtle. 2 awkward turtles. So something that was written 30 years ago can't be changed, even though it never saw the light of day for 30 years. I'm not buying that.
The fact
Maybe
that
they wanted to bring this out. And the whole reason that they made Jenica a thing was so that they could get to this Ronin
Oh
story.
my god, you see Fuchsia?
Fuchsia, yeah.
Fuchsia only. She's like, whoa, what? did I
Another
say?
reason why I say no is because Peter Laird is very much involved here, and that
I'm
was
so
a
sorry.
big part of what originally started the split between the two of them. So I would see
What?
it very hard for him to have okayed them using this story.
Get another beer.
If
What,
they were
what
to
was
make
the part of the feud? I missed it. What's the part of the feud?
when they so once they got done with the cartoon and the turtles started to really you didn't watch the video, man? Come on, Bubs. I watch your
Video-
videos.
Whose video?
Huh?
Two brothers, you guys drop like 30 fucking videos a week. All
My
right.
video on the
Relax.
rise and fall of Eastman Laird.
Are they fallen? Is this
They-
fucking Michael Bay
they've
now?
already- they've
Or
already
is
hit
the
the
Revenge
ground.
of the Fallen Turtle Men?
So after the cartoon series took off and it was very popular and everything, and then they went into the movies.
Which were
Wait, let
amazing.
me
Those
warn you
early
now, the
90s
reason I
movies.
didn't watch the video is because it was long. So let's
Bubs
make
doesn't
this
like it long.
as possible.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they were looking at a marketing team for some help to make it relevant again. The marketing team looked at Power Rangers and said, this is doing well. They have someone who is able to be someone little girls can look up to, boys can look up to. We need to add a female character. And Laird was like, nope, fuck that. I'm out.
Yeah, they were going to do it for the
That's
movie,
short
the
of it.
part 4, the 4th inch turtle movie, and they decided not to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Didn't they have a
chaos.
female
Holy
turtle
shit, dude.
in
What
the
up,
stage
Mr.
show?
Chaos?
Right.
Yeah,
in the
the
stage
Venus.
show, there was a female turtle, wasn't there?
Yeah, and that was right before he left because he even says it like on video. Like he looked at it as kind of like the fact that Eastman was good with it. He felt like it was betraying their original idea of what this franchise was going to be. So I highly doubt with his involvement with the Last Ronin that it would be Jenica, because it's also this Last Ronin series does not take place in the IDW universe. It takes place in the old Mirage universe. So
it's
now,
that's different.
This is compelling evidence. I can get behind this, but the fact that they would never do Jenica because it would piss Dustin off, that's in a whole nother realm of.
I didn't say that's why they wouldn't do it. I said that's why I don't want them to do it.
Okay.
Where's Chaos?
He's in his garage, right?
No, I'm in Newport.
Newport, like in California.
Yeah,
is that where they filmed the OC?
30 minutes from John. I was on the stream earlier before you guys got on.
Do you know where Chino is?
No, Chino's in Northern California.
Okay.
Greatest deal on a comic book ever, dude.
I've been watching the OC a lot.
I don't know. I wouldn't pay more than $20 for that book.
Good, because that's what I paid for it.
I got this. Got this for $3. Some Dan Klaus. What you know about Dan Klaus? Nothing, because you guys are some basic bitches.
Yeah, I know about Dan Klaus. What are you talking about?
Facts.
He was.
I know about Dan Klaus too, but I'm pretty sure Misguided just watched the kayfabe video from a couple months ago.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey, how terrible was Octobriana? That's the biggest waste of money I've ever spent.
Dude, I haven't read it yet, dude. I haven't read
it. It'll take you a minute. You can read it right here online. You'll be done in a minute and a half, and it's a fucking shit show. And you wasted your money, and I wasted my money.
Wow, dude, I got all the posters too. I got all 3 posters, man.
The posters are fine. The posters are probably fine.
They should have made his own Black Lives, man, and sold those. He would have made a lot of money.
$5. Second appearance of Ghost Rider. $5. Second appearance of the Western Ghost Rider.
You're getting a $5 foot long.
Western Ghost Rider. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
He's dressed like a Southern Ghost Rider.
Oh, sorry. Ghost Rider 2. $5.
Yeah, Ghost Rider 2. There you
Look
go.
how clean they are.
Is that 10 total shipped? I'll take them.
Hey,
did you open them?
Your birthday.
Do I have to return the top loaders? CGC doesn't return the top loaders. And if you send it with the COA, I ain't giving that shit back either.
Damn.
Yo, I was watching Carolina Chris's story, and I think he sent in like a 9.8 sealed for a signing, and it came back like a 9.0.
What?
Yeah. Venom 3.
Wow.
And then he told the lady he was going to kill himself, and she was like, "Okay, sir, what else can I help you with?"
Here's $50.
Dude, but hold on, Perry. He has a whole video where he calls the customer service, and he talks to the lady on air. He recorded the whole video of him talking to dude.
About it. I didn't see that. That's just crazy, dude.
It's hilarious.
That's insane.
What's up, Beta Ray Cosby? That can't be good.
I wonder what transpired to like go from a 9.8 to a 9.0.
Yo, Bob, I want to show you this Will Eisner's Spirit real quick. It was like a reunion of Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons from Watchmen. And I was
going to say that's Alan Moore.
Yeah, there's a story in here like about this lady, and she was like married or dating or married to some kind of sidekick. He was a sidekick of like some like doctor criminal guy, and he fell on some chemicals and died or whatever apparently. But like later on, the Spirit sees her with like some dude. Like later on, he's like, "Oh wow, that's quick work." Later on, she sees him with a younger guy, and then later on, he goes and visits again, and it's like a young kid that answers the door instead. And later on, he sees her with a baby carriage. So there's some like Benjamin Button thing going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and then eventually at the end, she's like, "I don't know where he is. I can't find him." And they're like, "Oh, whatever, lady, you're crazy, whatever." They take her to a mental institution. And then Spirit left his notebook. He goes back in the house to break in, and he gets it. And then he sees his note, and it says, "What a way to go. Goodbye, Gertrude. I love you. Fingers fusing. Can't hold pence. But look right here. What do you think that is?"
Nasty. That's nasty.
What do you think that is?
Hey, man, you know what that is. Good grief.
No, please tell us.
What? I don't know what it is. I can't see it on the phone.
It is a puddle of cum.
It's a fetus. It's fetal, primordial fetal ooze.
It's a puddle of cum.
Grief.
Yeah. So thank you, Alan Moore, for. There you go.
Wow.
It's a band, right? Puddle of cum.
A puddle of cum.
Is that a band? That's a band name. Right?
Yeah, that's Perry's favorite. Perry's favorite 2000.
Poor Chaos is getting beat to the punch all night, man. There was they're sniping his jokes, man.
He's in
Newport.
Bearded sniped. Yeah, Bearded sniped like 3 of my jokes in the chat. I was like, "What the fuck, Bearded?"
Damn. Too quick.
I got to get more original.
I got a bag and board, guys.
What you boarding, bro? What you bagging and boarding?
Thanks for the announcement.
Why don't you show us?
Ooh.
What are you bagging?
One time, Bub showed us his screws.
Like, I have to go get bags and boards, so I'm not wearing any pants, so I'm gonna have to put something.
Hey,
on the
do
screen
you
here.
use the treadmill?
No.
Okay, so the treadmill.
Everyone I know has purchased a treadmill. They usually put clothes on it.
Okay, the treadmill's my wife's.
Okay,
And
does she use it?
she uses it every day almost.
Wow, that's impressive.
And she runs, but I use it. If you see, it
with the
has
TV.
I hooked up that TV for her to use, but then I also have it hooked up to a game system, like one of those emulators.
Mhm.
So I play retro arcade games, and there's my fight stick there.
Oh,
So
while
I
you
built
walk,
that little platform to put across the handlebars. So
you can
and then
play while you walk.
Yeah,
That's
it's like an
really
arcade.
cool.
No,
That's
no,
like-
not while
He
you
doesn't
walk.
walk, Perry. Are you lost your mind? He stands in front of it and plays. He
It's like
doesn't
an arcade
actually walk.
machine, dude. Yeah, it's like an arcade
It's
machine.
got like the mat on the floor, so you can stand on it for a long time without
I
hurting
thought
your
this
back.
was going to like a positive note, and it just completely went down.
Totally positive, man.
Oh, who that?
I'll be strengthening my Blanca
He's
skills
like,
on that.
I bought a treadmill so I could turn it into an arcade machine.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's an expensive moving table.
Yeah.
Honey, stop exercising. I gotta play Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition.
No, but I tell you what is pretty messed up is that it stays like this all the time. So every morning when she has to work out, we got to take that down and set it
Oh,
on the
boy.
floor while she works out, and then I put it back when she's done. So, but
You should
I
try
have- I got-
walking and playing. I want to do that. I want to walk.
I don't think
No,
that's
I don't.
safe. But I wouldn't mind watching you try.
How could it not be safe?
all things being equal. Jason, I'm surprised they let you out of the Comic Core cult house.
Dude, Illuminati, yeah, dude. We're out here breaking rules, bro. Yeah.
I felt like the pill in your cheek, and then you like spit it out real quick, and
That's
Chad
like-
didn't see it. You
that's
poured
like-
the Kool-Aid down the drain. You ran out real quick.
That's like where I hang out now. Is like in other people's chats, like randomly at 3 a.m. I'm in the shadows, creeping and crawling throughout the night.
Like Danica.
Yeah, like
You go to
Janet.
jail for that in some states,
Yeah,
But who approved you to be on this stream, though? You had to send an email asking permission, though.
yeah. I
right?
had to get like a stamp and a notary public. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy nobody really knows, who doesn't really have a channel of his own, who most people are like, why is this guy even on this show?
Right. Yeah.
That's the guy who's pulling all the strings.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
In this
yeah.
chat, you would think it's Dustin, but it's not.
Yeah, we're like
Oh,
part of the
so,
crew that asked Dustin to come in. Like we should get that guy. He's like, yeah, get Dustin in here.
Yeah. Who's dropping the link? That's what you got to follow.
There you go. What's up, Beta Ray Cosby? One could watch porn while on the treadmill. That's truth. You could.
Could you?
And,
Right.
and
Hypothetically. Hypothetically. you could.
I think that would turn you into like a real pervert. Like imagine someone running down the street after someone like jerking off.
That's
Well, he does have his
exercise,
joystick
like-
right
that's
there
like
next to
heart
the
rate,
treadmill.
raising your heart rate real quick. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's efficiency.
That's what you
You
call killer
guys-
instinct.
You guys are really messing with poor Chaos's neighborhood watch. I mean, he's having a hard time focusing. he's already closed 3 mailboxes as he walked down the streets. Those are very dangerous.
Nah, man.
Federal crimes could be taking place.
He's
I
going
don't see his
door-to-door
reflector
preaching the
vest
good
or
news.
his badge though, so he
Yeah.
must be
I can
undercover
watch-
tonight.
I could walk to the beach, but the connection gets bad.
He's
Oh,
So I have to walk
so
like
Newport is in California, so you're not in Vegas.
Newport Beach.
no, yeah, we're.
Okay, so
Where-
you're like on vacation?
I mean,
Did
I
you
guess
move?
we just got an Airbnb for the weekend.
Why?
nice.
What do you mean? Why? Why is
What is an
Why?
Airbnb?
what a fucking why?
What's Aaron?
Why? Because we wanted to go to the beach.
That's awesome.
Oh,
There's
that
no
makes
beaches
sense.
in Vegas. Dude.
He's
Just
going
when you take a
door-to-door,
bath,
dude.
Airbnb though.
He's,
just take a bath.
he's going door to door preaching the good news.
What's an
Dustin,
Airbnb?
did you ask what an Airbnb is? Are you guys that behind?
That's what it sounds like.
Below the
I don't
Mason-Dixon?
go on
Dude,
vacation.
they're in Georgia.
They're everywhere. It's a fucking international company.
I use home away. Home away.
I stay home. I don't go places.
So Airbnb.
Georgia-
Hey, Dustin, do you have a spare bedroom?
Mhm.
Like a guest bedroom? So you could go online and say, hey, for $69 a night, you could stay in my spare
69.
bedroom.
Why 69, Perry?
Oh, fuck that. Then I get some crazy lunatic like Chaos trying to stay at my house. Hell no.
Dude,
Well, you could tell them
do
no.
that, you know?
They pay
Yeah,
you.
you can tell them.
They pay you, and that's what counts.
There's a bunch of people like recently because of all the COVID stuff. Like these guys were like renting out houses, like they were renting houses and staying, and then they're renting rooms on Airbnb. So once everything crashed and no one was going anywhere, they're like trying to sue Airbnb for like not offering them something. Like, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't have like rented a house to rent out rooms, for your weird startup company, quote unquote.
Yeah. I mean, that was a big business, and then COVID hit, and it hurt a lot of people, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I stayed at the worst Airbnb for New York City Comic Con. I like went by myself, had like a backpack full of like comics that weighed like 50 pounds. You know what I mean? Like heavy as shit, dude. And got some Airbnb house at like 2 a.m. Walk in, I thought I was all set. Dude, my door didn't even have a lock on it, and it was like a huge ass house with like tons of rooms. Like, this sucks, dude. And so like
you walk in like, is this my
dude, yeah. I walked in and like I pulled a curtain back. There's like a whole entire bedroom with someone sleeping in the living room,
People
and the couch and shit. Dude, like, what kind of ghetto ass place is this, dude? It's crazy. And so I had to like watch my shit constantly. And then so when I left for New York Comic Con, I just like took my backpack with me because I can't leave there with a room like unlocked.
Right.
So I had to walk around the whole entire fucking con, the whole entire weekend with like a 50-pound backpack, dude. Just like walking miles, dude.
Yeah, but your calves were fucking huge when you got back.
That's right. Yeah, anything just gives me a cramp, man. I look left, I got a cramp in my calf, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out, especially like in those cities. Like here, like at now I have a wife and a family, so we just always get like an entire house.
Nice, yeah.
We don't just get like if I come down here for a concert, I just get a room somewhere.
Yeah,
but yeah, you need to get the house for the most part, and that, in general, that's what people are doing. You don't really see rooms as much.
I like to travel places where I know someone and be like, hey, so
I
haven't seen you in a long time. I'm here with my family. We were just stopping by.
With my family. That's the problem, is with my family.
Yeah, the whole family.
I got my grandmother. Here.
Bringing the whole crew with them.
Could you
sleep on the couch?
Hey, you guys got anything
You can't
to eat?
see it.
Yeah. We got a serious case of the munchies, man. It was a long ride.
Oh man.
You can't see it, but there's the beach. It's just a black screen now.
Ooh.
It's
Can you go touch the water?
the endless void.
Oh, it's fantastic. What a void. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how long before I lose connection. Let's see.
We'll tell you. Keep walking. We'll tell you.
I'm going to go be a lifeguard, guys. I'm just going to sit up there.
Yeah.
You get arrested for that,
Can you really?
Absolutely.
Oh, Bub, stop being a fucking party pooper.
I hear the police.
Yeah, we're gonna see him get
They're
shot
coming
like
for him.
live.
Bub,
Yeah.
that's what Bub's
Can you
doing.
hear-
He was
can
looking
you guys
down
hear
and he
that?
was calling the
Yeah,
cops.
yeah.
He's calling the cops.
You
right
hear
there.
that?
Let's see you get shot live, bro.
Chaos and cops.
dope.
Chaos and cops.
I'll be back. I got empty the bladder.
Oh, there you go. Drain the main rain.
You can
gotta let it hit
you
the
can hear
water.
you can hear the sirens. You can't hear the beach.
Where's my old wolf?
Nice.
Old
That's
wolf,
a
come back.
Beautiful
Manhattan
vibrato.
Beach, South Bay, baby. Where's Manhattan Beach? Let's find it. Maybe
There's
it's
an
in Manhattan.
18% chance I walk on someone having sex.
Only 18?
Hey, but
Man,
you know
Well,
what
I
that turns
mean-
into? You know what that turns into, right?
They get it on more in like the LA beaches, not the Orange County beaches.
Yeah, you need to have.
You would know that. You would know that fun fact.
Bed of needles.
I mean, just think of the difference between the personality of Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk and John. Like, that's the difference between Los Angeles and Orange County.
You know what? I don't
Kevin
think they
go
have
live
a
tonight?
much different personality. I think they're kind of.
Well,
like
I
the
mean,
same.
that's because that's a Californian, right? But if you're living here, they're very different.
Hold on. While I got you, did Kevin go live tonight? Because he
Not sure.
sent me a link and I couldn't find the live
He's in the
stream.
chat.
It was like an
Kevin.
hour ago.
Yeah, he sent me a link too, but I didn't see him live.
He said yes.
I don't understand.
Oh, he said
Oh,
no.
Kevin's in there.
He said he canceled.
Oh, he canceled it. Well, thanks for the notification. Here I am clearing my schedule. I'm telling people I'm too busy. I'm sorry. I can't come over. I got to be on with Kevin tonight. This guy's counting on me, and there he is. Cancel it. Don't
Yeah,
say
because
shit.
there's other people outside of the YouTube people that actually want to spend time with you on a Saturday or Friday night.
Hey, everybody's doing some kind of scientific study. I'm a great read.
Bub was gonna play Super Mario World 2, the underappreciated Super Mario World,
Right there.
and then he canceled it.
It's all about
Then he
Yoshi
canceled
Island,
it.
man.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I never played those Mario games. My mom wouldn't let me shoot. That was her game.
Damn, that's cold.
You weren't allowed to shoot things like it was an anti-shoot house?
No, she just didn't want me to mess up her game.
The save point.
I've only shot my load.
Congratulations.
No, I love shooting. Shooting's fun.
Or Jason. He's in the line of fire.
Oh no.
Did you tap him on the head first?
What if I was like Perry? Hold on.
Oh, there you go. Look at it.
There you go. Wow. Nice. Perry doesn't quite get what's going on.
I don't understand.
I don't get what's going on either.
What do you mean?
Dude, when I see Doomsday, my fucking hands, I was like, I didn't think Doomsday was in that movie, dude.
Who's in Doomsday's in the new Batman movie?
He's in Batman versus Superman. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Wasn't he always in it?
Yeah,
but I thought it was only
ruined
Batman versus Superman.
Oh.
I mean, see Doomsday and Wonder Woman.
I mean, I would understand if you didn't know it was Doomsday. It's just like generic rock monster.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it was
So,
terrible.
like, if you went to the theater, Perry, and you were watching that movie, and somewhere around the 2-hour and 15-minute mark, Doomsday and Wonder Woman shows up, do you expect like an usher to come ask you for more money?
I had to pay more money for the Ultimate Edition.
To get this much entertainment, but it's a per character charge.
Yeah. Well, Flash
keeps looking behind him for like.
Flash was there too.
It's like a big thing that comes on screen. It's like enter $4.99 to continue watching.
Yeah. It's like a video game.
Would you like to add Cyborg? Would you like to add Cyborg? $4.99.
Yes. Ooh, no. Next time.
It's like a
Lobo, $18.99.
Oh no!
I'll give you 20.
No, the screen goes down, and you have to keep putting quarters in.
Yeah. Old Wolf showing his age.
So that's just how you do it in the porn places.
I've never been to one before.
They don't exist anymore because
Rudy Giuliani took him out of New York City.
Yeah,
back when 42nd Street was 42nd Street.
What does that mean? What's 42nd Street? I'm gonna be saying, hey, remember 42nd Street?
42nd Street. 42nd Street was a New York City haven for sin and debauchery, and it's
So it's
where all
like
your
Las
peep
Vegas?
shows were. No, it was worse than that.
They have the same thing for the comment.
yeah, it was dirtier.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Hollywood
It's
and
very-
Vine.
Why would they
In LA, that was Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah, they had one here in Pittsburgh, and I never got to go to it. But like, I remember
You
seeing
sound
it all the
disappointed.
time on the bus, dude. All the time passing it. Then one day it was closed, and I was like, "Damn!"
Yep.
And that's the relic, man. Thinking of it now, I was like, "Man, that'd been cool just to see and experience, because you're never gonna see that again." You know what I mean? Like, I missed out.
Yeah. I never been inside one like as a patron, but when I picked up my mom from work, I would just go into the back.
Finally, Chaos gets a zigger in.
I got one in, guys. It was timing. It was hard.
It's me. Okay, it's me.
That was good. That was good.
Dude, I used to work at this like fancy place, man. And whenever I got out at like 11 o'clock at night, I had no idea because I was like, New City. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, almost as good as your first appearance of some character called Dolphin.
Damn, got to see your weight.
Signed by the Mr. Dave Stevens. They're not making those anymore. That's for
I
sure.
don't know. That's dope.
After our press
they're
it
not
tonight,
making-
too. So see how
I
it
ain't,
goes.
I ain't got cool stuff like that, but I got some other recent bullshit to show, I guess.
Yeah, you got that.
Rihanna.
Hold on.
Signed. What was it?
Oh, that Thor, dude. I
Got
wanted
this
that. That's
Thor.
just fire, bro.
Thanks, bro.
That's cool.
I got
That's
it.
really cool.
This store.
That's dope.
I like this one a lot.
am I
Oh,
looking-
but that was when we thought the Black Winter was a big character, and
I
then
know,
now
right?
it's a snowflake.
Got this GI Joe.
Cobra.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
With
I
the
like that.
Cobra. less.
Got the
That's
1 in
double Cobra.
100. 1 in 100.
Ooh, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Why is Thor dressed like that? Is that
I know,
how he
dude.
dressed?
I hate the tiara, dude. Like, why? Are you wondering?
Yeah.
why?
I think doesn't it pay homage to like the old Vikings?
I don't know.
What,
man. I don't
they
think
look-
Vikings
old Vikings
good,
look-
dude. Here and then these ones also. The only reason I got this whole entire goddamn set is because like I was trying to get one cover that sold out in 2 seconds, which isn't a real thing, but
Was that
apparently it
art
is.
germ? Is that an art germ print or?
This is the one I wanted, so I had to buy the whole entire set to get it because this one alone sold out like immediately.
Is it art germ?
No, it's some other dude.
Somebody borrowed his computer.
Yeah,
Somebody
It's,
borrowed our computer for the day.
Shannon Muir. Is that Shannon Muir?
No. But I do
Who
have
is it?
like I do have all those like those magazine covers from it wasn't even Shannon Mary either. It was the other one. I forget the other lady.
Well, who is that? Who are the ones that you just shown?
Let me check out my Instagram. Hey,
Yeah, find out.
look at my Instagram.
I'll look at your I'll look at your Instagram.
Hey, that's so cool. The new
Actually, I
Thor,
can't.
they put him in Fortnite.
Yeah,
Like the way
dude.
that they draw him now in the Donny Cates run.
Mhm.
I thought that was really cool. Like they put something that's so fresh in
That
a
is cool.
really popular video game like that.
All right, that is Kunka.
Kunka. I have a Kunka.
Kendrick Lim. So he goes by Kunka, but Kendrick Lim is his real name.
I got a
Cum
limp.
can?
All right.
Did you say cum can?
Ooh,
that's a
here,
new-
you
that's
like
a new-
stuff he does, Bob.
That's
Here
a
you go.
newer cover artist.
I'm not sure if this pops up or
Can't
not.
see that at
Hold
all.
on.
I mean, we're not complaining
Hold
real
on.
bad. Can't see it
All
at
right,
all.
so hold on.
Oh, what is that second picture?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
What's going on?
Oh my
Come
god.
This is all bub material, right?
Yeah, that's Bubs all day. Oh my god.
This is all bub material.
I don't know. Flashy. I like him classy or in a jungle.
Oh
or something.
yeah. You need him with like a
Or in a
monocle or some shit, a top hat.
A top hat and nothing else.
Top hat and socks.
Knee highs. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh,
Good stuff.
man.
Here's a good lord. What's
Gum
happening?
can.
Oh, hey.
How's the reception to preaching the good news going?
Hold on. Let me see if I could change. How do I change my cam? Camera.
Hey, where's your
Find your
mask?
You're right.
It's
I
around
should get a
his neck.
mask.
Oops.
Isn't that the law in California?
Hey, look at this on the floor.
What does it say?
Trump
It says
sucks.
Trump sucks. But this
Oh,
is
damn. Biden swallows.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Wow, that's brilliant. I love that. It's amazing.
Takes his teeth.
yeah, Orange County is known as being the like a right wing area, but
Is it
Oh,
really?
wow, that's crazy. I guess
Well, it was.
Somebody
It
tried
was.
it out,
I guess
somebody
all
tried to-
affluent areas probably. Those
It
rich
was.
guys trying to protect their tax money.
I don't know. I like my right
Yeah.
and left hand. You just
Hold
do
on,
that.
hold
That's pretty good, dude. You
Comic
just
Kid
did
84 sketch there.
Nice.
Sure, thanks for the purchase. I think it's really cool
Yeah,
how
man.
they incorporate the current look of Thor in such a popular backing board media.
I like that he doesn't have a tiara.
I know he's got the wings.
It's much better than tiara.
This Thor is much better than this Thor.
Yeah, I know. One, two comic talk. Shannon Mayer is a guy, but I was trying to think of this other girl that does like there's like magazine Vogue covers with like
oh,
Harley
she did
on
the
it.
Dawn. She did the Dawn one.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has like 3 of them now. I 2 of them came in the mail, but I'm missing one that comes I think like Monday or Tuesday.
Bagel.
I think
forgot her
she's
name.
Scottish. She's like
yeah?
Tits McGee.
Kevin, if you want to get on, I'll go in the back. I'll go backstage. If you
I'm
wanna
about
go.
to jump off, man. I just realized it's 1:30 in
Come
my
on,
life.
dog.
Man, what you going to do tomorrow, man? What you got going on?
What are you
Gene?
doing tomorrow?
You got
Justin?
kids
Tell
there.
us.
You got
It's on the
kids.
schedule.
I got baseball at 8:30 in the morning, so
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're just gonna strike out and ride the bench anyway. Let somebody else play.
it's my 4-year-old.
Huh?
It's my
Hey, Dustin.
4-year-old.
He's
Hey,
not
you
even
just-
playing.
That's
He's not even
ridiculous.
Hey, Dustin's 30 and he's playing T-ball still.
Right?
I'd wake up for that, man. Play one of those games where you spin around and then like hit it, you know?
Oh man, if there's drinking involved, why don't?
Yeah, 8:30 a.m. I'm game, bro. Sign me up. I'll see you there. See you tomorrow.
I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I've been up for a while.
Yeah,
I'll wake up.
dude. I get up at 6 every day, and I work until 7. Long ass days, bro.
Yeah, the hell with that.
You were Graves, Jason?
No, no longer, dude. I usually because I usually have two gigs where I work like my record label job and then like my bartender job on the weekends, on Friday and Saturday nights, and that was good money. But then all this COVID stuff happens. I was like, yo, I'm good. I don't want to do anything until like maybe the fall or like winter. Like, so I'll hit you back up later on. So now my boss though, we've just been like pressing records constantly, new bands all the time. So like, because everyone's buying shit, like they have nothing to do besides listen to music and watch movies. So I'm working like 12-hour shifts like every goddamn day, getting paid overtime, and it sucks. I'm really tired, but it's like I do feel bad for complaining, because I have a job. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fucking asshole. Oh, I'm so tired. I got a job. Oh. So it's like I don't know, but it's good money, dude. So it's cool. But like, so I've been buying shit, and now I've been saving my money recently. So I don't know. We'll see what happens next. I'm gonna buy some video games tomorrow, though. That's for sure.
Ooh, what kind of games?
Yo, I'm buying that new Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake.
I love the Tony Hawks. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna buy the Avengers game. Probably buying the deluxe version of Avengers. I'm trying to think what else. I might buy that new Call of Duty.
I'm waiting for the collector's edition because I have like almost all the collector's editions of Call of Duty. That's my shit. And
I hope it's a good time for me to bounce. I know nothing about video games.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Bub's buying the new Mortal Kombat 3.
Oh, I'm not.
Hey, Dustin, if you ever want to lose some subs, invite me on again.
Hey, the video we're not allowed on. Probably going to take care of that for us. So,
thank you, Dustin.
Have a good night. Enjoy T-ball.
It's good hanging out with you fellas later.
Later, Dustin. Hit a touchdown.
He said, "I know nothing about video games." Wearing a Mortal Kombat shirt and a Killer Instinct hat.
I was put my beard, dude. I was put that shit out, dude. I always put that shit out. Oh,
dude,
man.
like he literally has nothing but fucking video game memorabilia behind him.
And talking about owning every Mortal Kombat comic book.
He's got like Pac-Man underwear.
Yeah. The old Pac-Man underoos. Get nervous when he starts finding pellets.
Wop, wop, wop.
Kevin, you want to get on? Kevin, you want to get on?
Oh, hey. Hey, I was on 42nd Street a couple minutes ago. I should walk back there.
Really? Hey, good for you.
Remember 42nd Street?
Remember 42nd Street?
There's 40th Street.
Oh, I'm gonna make a T-shirt. 42nd Street.
I'd be like, Bubs, there's no.
Where the hell is that?
Gone. Disney took them all.
That was pretty cool though. That I was on 42nd Street.
It was cool. Thank you.
Last time I went to Vegas, I went to the corner where Tupac got shot.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Flamingo and Koval.
Flamingo, exactly, dude. And the pole has like all this like people like leaving like goodbye wishes and a marker and Sharpie,
Yeah, they paint over that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So then a new set shows up.
Exactly. And there's always a homeless dude in the corner. He's like, yeah, it's like that's the pole right there. Give me money. He's like, all right, man, that's cool. Here you go.
In that area, there's just always a homeless dude.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in that corner, but in the other corner, and then outside the casino. Yeah, for whatever reason, I buy Four Locos at that 7-Eleven a lot. Yeah, I don't know why. I just always feel like it.
I love Four Locos.
I mean, I hate it. I don't know why.
One of my first bands I was in, or probably my second band, I went on tour, our first tour across the U.S. We called it Tour Loco. And that was like the old school ingredients, like the original formula, where it was like much stronger.
I was always scared to drink Fort Loco. Like I always heard like horror stories. I'm like, just give me an OE. I'm good. Don't take that shit to my hands. I'm good.
I once drank 6 Four Locos, and I like, of course, you blank out. I like fell asleep on the porch of like our house. Roommates had to carry me up. They carried me like Jesus. They said like upstairs.
I mean, it's like drinking an energy drink and an OE. That's basically what it originally was.
Yeah, it was an energy drink, like and harsh malt liquor, fruit flavored.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I feel like Bubs got small.
It's like,
honey, I shrunk my Bubs.
You're talking about Four Locos. I thought you were talking about some tacos at Taco Bell, so I was confused. I don't know anything about it.
It's some malt liquor, bro. It's some cheap malt liquor that's really strong. Chaos, dude. Like when Perry said that Bubs was shrinking, and in Vegas, they have Psycho Fest. It's like this like music festival, And
yeah, I go to it every year.
Dude, that's awesome. I went like a couple years ago. My buddy and I, he brought in a bunch of like acid and mushrooms and stuff, and we like went to go see Neurosis play. And,
I was there. I lost my phone at that show. That's crazy that you were there.
was in the top balcony seat, him and I, and we like took acid. And we're waiting for it to kick in, so we're just like chilling in like the auditorium seats instead of like being in the crowd. So we're above everyone else. So we see the whole entire stage, the whole entire room packed full of people, a big, huge, giant room, and we're chilling up there. And then we're like, "Did it hit yet?" Like, I don't know, man. All of a sudden we feel it. We're like, "Whoa!" And and they started playing The Doorway. It's like the huge riffs, like and like that's when I saw like the devil pop up, and I look over at the bass player, and he keeps like shrinking constantly for like some reason. And so when I saw Bub there, I had a flashback of a bad acid trip of like someone shrinking constantly.
Jason almost started frothing at the mouth on your stream, Old Wolf.
Yeah, it was amazing. Though. It was amazing.
What other bands do you see that? What other bands do you see that weekend?
Dude,
I've
God.
never
I want to know if we were at one of the small, because the Neurosis show was everyone was there, right? It was huge. But like, did you see like Weed Eater or something? Did you see like one of the smaller?
Weed Eater.
Probably. I've seen Weed Eater so many times, so I could have been there.
So have I.
I
But
really love like the pool venue. You can like chill in a pool and like watch a band.
yeah. Did you see? Did you see Bell Witch?
Yeah,
you watched Bell Witch?
Oh yeah,
I
was there.
Times, dude.
Dude, we were probably right next to each other, and before we knew each
We
other.
didn't know each other then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that'd been awesome.
Yeah,
so
Jason was going, that motherfucker next to me, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, we had those THC pens, man. There's like little like pens, just like dabbing the whole entire like. Oh,
yeah, so I don't smoke, but that was the week. That was the month that it got legal, and I was like at a Weed Eater show. I was at a Bell Witch show. So I hit the pen, and
Dude,
it hit me really hard.
They wouldn't let us into the pool area with our THC pen. They had like a ladies.
Oh no, you got to
down. You had to sneak it into your sock or like your shoe.
Yeah.
God, it's like it's legal here, dude. Like, what are you doing? She's like, oh no,
it wasn't legal.
It's a vape pen. She's like, no, here, turn it upside down. It's like syrup. She's like, no, that's not liquid. That's THC. See, it's like slipping. Like, I'm like, my buddy gave it to me. I don't know. She's like, oh, well, tell your buddy he's gonna get you in trouble. I was like, it's legal here. He's like, no, not here.
It's not.
Like,
it's not.
Dude.
It's not. It's not legal in the casinos at that time. It's still not. It's still not.
Wow, what a shame.
Yeah.
What a shame.
It was for home use.
It's not so sinful.
Yeah. Well, it's so stupid. We're a tourist city, but they made it legal only for home use. It's like, well, our tourists don't have homes here, motherfucker.
Right?
Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb. Did you go to that Avengers place in Vegas? There's like two.
What do you mean,
of them in the
Avengers?
world. It's like this Avengers exhibit. It's like almost like a store or whatever you can go into, but it's
I haven't made it to that. I know what you're talking about though.
There's one here in America. There's one in Japan, I think, and that's it.
Yeah, it has like Tony Stark's it has like the suit and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has.
It's one of those things. When you live here, you're like, oh, I'll go to that one day, and then a pandemic happens. You never get out there.
I went. It was like they opened like I think it was like 6 months in or around that time, and they had this giant like wall of TV screens, and you can like move stuff like Minority Report like on it, like it was like sensitive. Oh, it's sick, dude. I love that Middleton cover. I want the next one really bad. The next Middleton cover is like the best one, I think, but that one's great.
My job tried to my work tried to do our Christmas party in there at the Avengers at that event. It ended up not happening, but I remember that was like one of the plans was to go do the Christmas party in that, like around all the Marvel stuff. Yeah. I mean, it didn't happen. I never went. So
they give you like these headphones and you take a tour and you walk around, and then at the end you can play like a flight simulator kind of thing. And you see all the giant like armors he has and like the giant like Hulkbuster stuff, like and like life size. It's huge. It's a really cool place. At the time it was really clean because it was new. So I don't know about now. It could be really dirty. But
they keep stuff clean.
Captain America's like vibranium shield is heavy as fuck. You can carry it around. I don't know if you can do that now either. But yeah.
So if you go to Psycho next summer, tell me.
I will. I wish.
I'll be there for sure. It's not awesome. It's not at the Hard Rock anymore though. It's at Mandalay Bay now.
Yes, which is better. Well, but then again, it got shot up. Mandalay Bay got shot up, and they never found that shooter. That's awesome, dude. I love that Mars Attacks.
What do you mean they never found the shooter? They killed him.
No, he got arrested, and then you never heard anything after that.
You're talking about the big shooting here, where they killed the most people ever in a
Mandalay
shooting?
Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him in there.
No way. Oh, no way, dude. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we don't know his motive though. We just know he's crazy.
I thought they arrested that guy and like nothing happened. Like no one, like he just disappeared.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Oh,
he killed himself.
Let's look this up. This is some conspiracy talk, man. We're
Bob,
going.
you got
No, there's
more?
lots of conspiracies
Bob,
around it.
You got more?
Yeah, I got more books. I'm not done bagging
We're
them.
having a
though.
conversation here, and you're showing me Martian attacks or Mars attacks.
That's a new one just came out, dude. It looks cool.
I liked it.
Was it good? Did you read it?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I just now got them and I'm bagging them board and then I'll read them.
I think it's a great crossover, man. That's really cool.
Well, John Layman writes it. He's really good. Guy that wrote Chew and Outer Darkness.
You did it again, son of a bitch.
I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're right. Jeez, I did not know that.
What did we know?
The shooter
guy
guy. He's like dead. I thought he got arrested.
No, he killed himself.
He got shot and he fell over a chair. And everybody who comes by, there's a bum that lays on the floor. He tells them to go sign the chair.
It doesn't sign the cell phone pole.
Yeah, but they repaint the chair so you wouldn't know.
So this is the way Vegas works. This is the way Vegas works, by the way. The week after I went to a conference in Mandalay Bay, a Tableau conference, they were like, the next week I went to a Tableau conference and I went to a bar. I was drunk already. I went to a bar. Everyone there is a tourist, right? But for this conference, I went to a bar that's like 50 things up and you could see into the place where he was shooting. You can't see the window. It was above the window where he shot from. But I was like really drunk and just telling everyone that's where it happened, right there. You could see it. You know what I mean? Like you could see.
You're like asking for money afterwards.
Yeah, I'd been drinking all day, talking about Tableau. So
why were you at a Rob Lowe convention?
Rob Lowe.
Because he doesn't age, and we needed to figure out his secret. Rob Lowe.
It's the Atkins diet. Everybody knows it's the Atkins diet.
Paul Rudd and Rob Lowe don't age. It's amazing.
Fuck, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I forgot what street I was on.
No.
Or just go back to 42nd Street.
I think it's 137th. I think it's 37th Street.
Why were you walking? You just decided to take a stroll?
I mean, why do we do anything, Jason?
I'm just aimlessly walking.
Yeah.
I mean, like the world needs NPCs.
I tell you the real reason. I'm with like two other family friends, and I just didn't want to like sit on the couch and talking to you two while I was supposed to be hanging out with friends. You know what I mean?
Rather hang out with us
than your friends?
Oh, that's really nice.
I thought you were saying that they were walking with you. I'm like, really?
They heard
the fact that you wouldn't just call them friends or family, you're like, I'm with a couple of friends of family. They're family type friends. They're not really friends or family. I don't like them. Like, they're right there.
Really, there's people who bought the Airbnb and they're renting out rooms too.
Yeah.
I go, will you be my friend? And they said, oh, yeah, I guess. Much like you guys. I'm lost, though. I might have to get off and like put the address in maps.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna jump off too to get something to eat.
Yeah, I got.
Actually, I'm gonna be dropping off too pretty soon.
All right.
I guess it's just me. Welcome,
Joe.
Me and Bob.
One Faces comic chat.
Hey, just pop back on in the morning, Tony. Pop back on in the morning, Tony, and just turn off the stream.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, just turn your camera off and go to bed and wake up and be like, oh, well, is anyone still here?
Yeah. How'd Kevin get on? How'd they give him the link?
Yeah, drop the link, Kevin.
Send
me a link to next week's show.
We're going over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear my schedule.
All right, dude.
Friday is the worst day. Okay, guys. I'll see you later.
Hey, take it easy, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for doing live shows now.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime.
Yeah, we need a late nighter.
Damn, how do you feel about that Marvel Comics Group banner covering the H?
Kind of sucks.
Look at that.
Well, it's correct. So I like it.
Yeah. God. Yeah, you're right. I guess they could have lowered that though, man. They really could have lowered that.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be correct.
I mean, yeah, but they could have angled it better. I don't know, man. That's pretty bad.
It's a proper homage, man.
Yeah, you're right. Because the K is pretty much going over the top of the comic.
And the L and the U, and in the Incredible, it covers the L and the E also.
You're right. It's a wrong angle, but you're right.
Yeah, because they had to make room for the claws, I guess.
Yeah.
This is my Clayton Crane book. I'm gonna get signed on Tuesday.
Oh, I want that
Tuesday.
I want that Clayton Crane Spider-Man one he did recently. It looks like an homage cover
from the McFarlane.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That's dope.
I seen the Peach Momoko one. I was like, ew.
I don't like Momoko, dude. She's like a 15-year-old artist, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know how old she is, but she's like a 15-year-old. Yeah.
I don't know why everybody's so huge on that.
Me too, man. I don't get it.
She has some really cool ones, but like a lot of them, I'm like,
Harry's friend did it.
Who?
You know who?
Hey, he didn't. That was his books were already spiking before him. Get out of here, dude. I'm actually gonna be on the show soon. So
who's Perry's friend?
I don't know if they're real friends. It could just be friends of families of friends.
No, we are. You know, we talk all the time.
There you go.
Perry, who are we talking about? Perry?
I think he's alluding to. I don't know. Honestly, I'm friends with a lot of people.
There you have it. The world will never know, Old Wolf.
Don't worry, you'll see. I'm gonna post on Instagram when I'm in his next video.
Yeah. That was the first time I heard it, and then the next day it was all over the place.
The first time I heard it was that X23 cover, the 1 in 25. That was a pretty hot cover. It looked cool too.
You and your cronies throw the word fire at every variant that comes out on every line every week. Oh my God, that book's fire. Oh my God, that book's fire. That book's so hot. That book's so hot.
There's like 300 books that come out every week, dude.
But you can't have 150 of them be fire.
No,
I mean, that's too many.
I don't say that though. What are you talking about? I do comic book videos and I only highlight like 10 books at most.
That's a lot.
That's what I pick up though.
Yeah, but
like 10, I don't talk about no books I don't buy.
10 fire books a week equal 40 fire books a month. That's too many fire books. There should be like one hot book for the whole month, not 40 hot books.
But your definition of hot and my definition of hot are completely different. Like I don't care about the secondary market. Like I don't care about the value. Yeah, but that doesn't affect me at all because I don't sell anything.
No, we're talking about art, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that if you have to have 40 hot books a month, hot covers, super cool covers, then you have to raise the bar so low that you get the Peach Momoko. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Those Peach Momokos are so trash. I can't stand her. I mean, I don't even know if he's a guy or a girl, but like those covers are so bad, dude. Like it's like a 15-year-old that draws. Like it's so bad. And it's so low in the bar, and because like 1 or 2 covers are good and get hot, they're like, oh, we need him or her for everything. We need them, and then people are like Peach Momokos are so good. It's like, no, you're lowering the taste of art. Oh, Middleton, you can't. God, so good,
dude. Middleton's Wonder Woman. I'm all over that, dude.
Middleton's
that's a hot
book. Aquaman Mara, yeah, it's so good, dude. I need that one. I think I have that one actually.
She's a crazy bitch.
So good.
Look, he needs it, but he still got it, but he needs it.
That next Middleton Wonder Woman cover is so good, dude. That's probably the best.
Which one's that? The tarot card?
No. The next, because this one was her kind of like
black and white, the grayish one.
Yeah, but this next one he does is like a close, but I think she's looking straight forward. I can't remember. I think it's a better drawing though than the one that he showed earlier. The question's great, man. I love Jeff Lemire. That's the last one too, man. This series is over.
I only read the first 2, and then I was saving the third one.
Yo, what's that dude, that detective dude that was like wore the gas mask in the Golden Age? Sandman, yeah. They should bring Sandman back. He was dope. Cool design, man. I'd like to see a Sandman question team up, and maybe Slam Bradley, man. Throw Slam Bradley in there. Like I want to see like an Ed Brubaker write Slam Bradley, like a whole entire series of just that.
I'm not so sure that you pronounce any of those names correctly.
Slam Bradley?
You want to try that again?
Slam Bradley? Am I starting Slam Bradley? Do you not know who Slam Bradley?
Bed Brubaker and Slam Bradley.
Brett Baker.
Slam Bradley and Bed
Baker and
that's that IPA tongue.
And Handyman, right? Handyman. Remember Handyman? That you can't do that nowadays.
No, you couldn't. Nope. Damon Wayne's still alive?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Is it?
Because
Is he playing Murdoch in the
What did I pick up this week? I don't know.
what the hell is that movie that Perry probably hasn't seen? Lethal Weapon.
Meteor Man.
I haven't seen that one.
Told you. Hey, that's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah,
how
I like
cool this
Meteor
is.
Man. Meteor Man was
Look,
good.
it's shiny too.
Ooh.
The
What is
Mega
that?
The
The Mega
cover?
Man?
Yeah, it's shiny, dude.
There's some really nice Mega Man.
Hold on, Perry. Hold on.
Some of those.
Hold on.
Huh?
Show it
Mega
again.
Man.
Yeah, it's better if I take it out of the
That's nice,
wrapper.
dude.
Whip it up there.
There's some nice Mega Man covers, man. That's a cool one. I
Is
like
it wraparound?
No,
Does it
it's
have the
also
reach
better.
around cover?
that.
Oh,
Just
look,
half a
it's-
reach
it's-
around?
It's getting all
Man.
my fingerprints. on
I
the
was gonna
back.
say you're getting printed up, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Need white gloves, bro. Need some gloves.
Just spray some peroxide on it. Let it sit for about 2
No.
hours. 2 hours peroxide bath. You'll be fine. I use peroxide.
Is that really what you get prints off with?
No, to clean
What else did I
books.
pick up this week?
Mostly
Oh,
water,
this
but mostly distilled water. But a little
That was pretty
drop
cool.
of peroxide works pretty good.
That's been a pretty good book.
Does peroxide make it more brittle? The pages?
No, it's like for lifting stains, but you can't put it on raw pages. It has to be on something that still has gloss on the cover, or it'll eat through.
Oh, is it just cover only you're talking about, or pages?
Cover only.
Gotcha.
Cover. If you put it on pages, it'll eat right through it.
Okay.
Teen Titans. I'm sad this got canceled, dude. I actually
Yeah, I
enjoyed Teen
figured, dude.
Titans.
I like the old Teen
Did they
Titans.
finish
I
it?
didn't like this run, man.
Are they finishing all these books, or are they just
Yeah,
canceling them like mid story?
I've seen this like solicited in the next few months. This is
Okay.
the annual. It was okay. Like after the Terminus agenda, it should have kind of like wound down and should have ended in like the mid 30s.
Did you say wound down?
Yeah, like it shouldn't like Deathstroke should not have went to issue 50, and Teen Titans it probably should have been canceled in like issue 35 or so.
Oh, I get it.
Are you guys picking up the first Lucius Fox? That's getting crazy expensive.
Which one is that?
It's like Batwing 20 or 19. I think 19. I was going to show you just this one. My action figure, Debbie Dad.
There's nothing there.
Does it say on it he went out for a pack of cigarettes?
Yep.
I love it.
He said he was just
I see it. I see it.
going out for cigarettes.
That's hilarious.
That's so messed up. It's like someone had to make that, but then someone else had to know that you'd be around to buy it. So it's like
Bob, you'll probably like this one, man. It's like the Gremlins
Ooh, I need
Flasher.
to watch that, dude.
Flasher
oh
Gremlins.
yeah, I've got what have I
That's
got?
on my list.
He's got all kinds of accessories too, man. He's got like
Harley Quinn's hammer.
right the mallet. This
Man, I
dude
think-
rules, man. He's got a cigarette.
Heck yeah.
I bought that for my wife actually, and she was like, "I love it. You gotta hang it up,
In your room.
right? Yeah, right." I was like, "All right, you don't really
Yeah.
like it. But you're just trying to be nice.
Yeah, when you buy her flowers, she doesn't offer to keep it in your house, in your office, does she?
You don't got to make me beg. I'm trying to like go through some shit over here. I got all kinds of shit piled up.
All right, I'll be right back.
Bub's got a shit.
Oh my god.
What you been getting, old Wolfman? You get anything recently?
Only what I picked up for the week.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Oh my god, it's all mixed up over there.
Oh no.
Oh no. I read some.
Yeah, what have you been reading?
I read a lot of DC. Not much Marvel.
Jason.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. I think I got my wife that pop of the female gremlin.
I love it.
That's so good.
Look at it. What do you think, Perry? If the night gets cold enough?
That's my wife and I.
Yeah, why
That's
not?
my wife and I right
Which
there.
one's
I'm a
which?
blacker and yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You know,
Which one's which?
Nice.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
who wouldn't?
Eeyore. Hey, your glasses just changed color. How'd you do that?
Magic.
It's got transition lenses, right?
They transitioned that quick?
Yeah,
Was he holding another
zoom
lamp
in
or
really
something?
good too.
I don't think they're real.
They are. I'm farsighted, so I can't see up close.
What?
That makes sense.
Wouldn't farsighted mean?
Yeah, I'm far.
No,
Yeah, I can see far away. I can't
the
see.
ability to see far.
I can't
He's
see far away.
farsighted.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't see
Just like
far
if
away.
you're left-handed, that doesn't mean you always use your right.
Sometimes
unless you want to feel like the stranger.
No, that's when you got to sit on your hand and get it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You can sit in your hand for that one.
You can always have somebody else.
Don't
sit
show
on
that.
it.
Don't show that to John.
1-500.
But he's got Batman with the gun.
Yeah, dude. This whole collection is right here. This and like this behind my chair. That stack is all like that's what I collect mainly. Is like Batman with guns.
Batman with guns.
Like me as like my personal like mindset. Like I'm an existential nihilist with a leaning towards absurdism. So it's always like Batman's not supposed to have a gun. You know what I mean? So I love collecting issues that he had a gun with. But although he did start with a gun, so maybe he was supposed to have a gun. You know, it's like one of those things. So I collect issues of Batman holding a gun, and so that's kind of like my main thing that I try to find like throughout like all the ages. And of course, you got like the new recent like Grim Knight stuff, which doesn't really count, you know. But I still
pretty cool.
been getting those too. Yeah, this one too.
I got the only ones I got are the McFarlane covers.
Okay, here's another Dark Knight one. This one's like I think 100 or 1 in 100. It's like a different version of that one.
So where were you when we had the conversation with John?
What's that?
He was here.
John was triggered because I said I like Man of Steel. I mean, Batman vs Superman, and he's like, Batman should never have a gun.
Kenny Comic 84 was showing that one off today. I got that one. Got Star of the Bat. This one's pretty badass. It's got a Tommy gun.
That's pretty badass. Like 1920s will feel.
This one's a classic.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Even like new ones too. Like before, this is the I think Tim Drake one. Pretty sure.
That's awesome.
This one's great. I love this one. World's Finest. Got Batman and Superman making Robin and Jimmy Olsen dig their own graves.
Awesome.
So good, dude. I love that
too.
Yeah,
just in case you get out of line.
It's like, hurry up with their graves, Jimmy and Robin. I'd finish you myself, but haha, I have a code against killing. And then Batman's like, so I'll do the job, boys.
Ooh, yeah.
That's so good.
Wow.
And this one too. Gets shot in the back. He's shooting her in the back. This one he's gonna shoot himself in the head.
Oh boy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is like I can go forever. I got a whole bunch of them, but like
keep going. I don't give a shit.
Then I show you that one again. No, yeah. So all right. So that's that stack.
We're so drunk. He's gonna go through the same pile again.
I know, right? Here's another. This is pretty cool. I like the art on this one.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think this looks like a Capullo, maybe, but I don't think it is. It could be. This one, he looks pissed. He's just. And then I was collecting other issues too, where he's like overtly violent. You know, it's just like one of the deceased. Like,
hey, there's no gun there. No.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't count.
You lost me. You broke out.
There's another Grim Knight one, which doesn't count. Cool. Another Grim Knight one foil doesn't count.
I like that foil though.
I mean, it kind of counts.
Another Grim Knight, but here's like another one.
He is Batman.
This one's pretty cool.
That one.
I like this one. He's like, look at this gun. That's pretty badass.
That's pretty.
And it's signed.
Yeah.
You signed it?
I signed it. Yeah.
PGC notes writing on cover.
Your two story. Which you know what, man? Why isn't this comic getting hyped up now that the Pattinson Batman is year 2? So is everyone going to start collecting, Detective Comics year 2?
Now I'm going to go on eBay.
Get on the hype train.
Get some more.
Get on the hype.
Are we pushing out speculation? Are we speculating now?
Momoko variant on it.
Yeah, Momoko Detective year 2.
I recently picked up all of them. I have all of them now.
He's reaching for this gun. He doesn't quite have that gun yet.
Oh, I love that one. I got that one.
No, you lost me on that one.
Oh, that doesn't count.
He has to be holding it in a threatening manner at least.
There you go.
Yeah, but his intention was to get the gun.
Look how broad his shoulders are in that one.
Yeah,
that's great.
Better condition. Yeah.
Light.
Oh, then remember that one where it had that double panel? Here's like one was just this before that one. I think. Oh, here's another better version of that one, and then a better version of that one. Oh, here's one more. This one's He's gonna shoot King Superman. That's pretty cool. It says here in the bottle city of Pandora, Superman has no powers. Do as ordered, Batman. Execute King Superman. It's like hell yeah. He's battling his doppelganger, and they're both holding a gun.
I love doppelganger covers.
Yeah, me too, man. Dark Knight Watchtower. He's got this really shitty drawing.
Harry, that's doppelganger, not doubleganger.
Right.
I'm worried about
and
you.
That's the last one. It's a hardcover
cool.
edition, like black and white.
Wait,
Jim Lee cover. Yeah, but that's all of them, dude. That's all I got for Batman holding guns, bro.
Nice. Hey, Old Wolf, that is code for take the camera off me while my back is still turned. There you go.
Buff, I love you, but screw you. I'm double.
I'm trying to help. I was just trying to help. It's only like your second month streaming. I was trying to help. Yeah, nice. Pay extra for that in 42nd Street.
You better believe it.
Yeah. So, Jason, I have a question for you. Since Perry's not in the room, so we don't hurt his fragile mind. So I have a question that I ask all existential nihilists.
Oh.
Do you believe in the butterfly effect?
Well, I mean, that's a part of absurdism. Is like, you know, actions have consequences, and then it's like a meta reaction. So it's like when something does something, it branches off. Of course, like the butterfly effect, you know. So yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So my follow up is, I don't give a shit because it don't matter no way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It really doesn't. Like for me, like it doesn't, but like it does because action have consequences, and I always feel like even though I am like a nihilist, I still believe like things have a purpose and a point. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to like screw over your friend or screw over humanity because it has a instant reaction. Like you don't want to mess things up like that. Like you know, it's not just like fuck it doesn't matter. Like it does matter, but at the same time, in the big picture, it doesn't matter. But like it kind of does. You know what I mean? So,
well, I think the problem that I have is that if you believe that the world is a constant state of microcosm, right? Then
holy shit, we got philosophical while I was
gone. On occasion. So that means that's why I was trying to help you out, Perry. I didn't start till you left the room.
You want to blow his mind.
Tripping out, just staring off into space about 10 minutes.
Freaking out, man. Eyes glazed over.
Yeah. So if you're a perpetual state of microcosm, meaning for anyone listening that all of your small events that occur in your life or your sphere, in your small little world, have equal and proportionately larger effects in the world around you, right? So it's relatively equal. Well, exactly relatively equal, right? So if you believe that, which I'm not saying that an existential nihilist necessarily would believe that, they would believe generally, and correct me if I'm wrong, obviously you are one, so you would believe that generally not only would it have an effect, you can witness the effect, you can see the effect, you can experience the effect, but that effect has no meaning. And
it does have a meaning, but like at the same time, like in the big picture, like our universe is going to clash with like our galaxy is going to clash with the galaxy next to us in like a billion years or whatever. Like, so in the big picture, it doesn't matter because everyone's going to fucking get destroyed and no one's going to be remembered. Nothing's going to happen unless humanity gets their shit together and figures a way to move out of our galaxy to like another one. You know what I mean? Like, which is not going to happen with the way we're on track now.
Hey, it could.
So,
you never know.
It doesn't matter, but at the same time, like it does because I feel like humans should be able to rule themselves. That humans should be able to get their shit together, and there's no excuse in like why it doesn't happen except for like greed. Like if I had my own way, I would like outlaw greed by maybe putting like a cap on like money making. You know, maybe put like.
Isn't greed good?
I mean, I would outlaw like lobbyists that you can like pay to get rules done. You know what I mean? I would put shorter terms on like people that are like in office. You know, like there's a lot of things you could do, but like. So, I mean, I think things do matter, but like in the big scope of the picture of like where humans are going to go, because we have no choice of the movement of our galaxy smash into another galaxy in like a billion years, like we're not going to last that long. It doesn't matter. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you want to make sure everyone's okay around you, dude. Like you still should care. You know what I mean? Just because like I am an existential nihilist was a huge lean towards absurdism and ridiculousness, like of why everything exists. Like, doesn't mean that you shouldn't not care, you know?
Right.
Like for instance, like it's like the whole entire absurdist part of life. It's like, all right, well, like first of all, like just being born is ridiculous. Like, what are the odds of being born? You're like the one little tiny like sperm that goes through the egg out of like a whole bunch of your dad's little jewels. You know what I mean? Like, dude, being born is crazy.
We're all winners.
Yeah, we're all winners, like technically. And then like another one is like where you end up moving, where you like end up hanging out with and stuff. And us meeting each other randomly, like from where we came from, our backgrounds, that chance of that happening is so minuscule. And then on top of that, like the clothes we wear, the chairs we sit on, like, you know, how, like, say like this chair that I'm sitting on, or your Bob, like your chair that you're sitting on, how many designs did it go through to like get that chair approved by what guy that got hired there in a certain building? Who knows? They could have like decided to move buildings or change rent. They change partners. Like, you know, it's so much. Everything's on a small chance. Everything's like a whole metal branch of everything.
Whoever designed this chair was definitely a fat guy, because it's the only chair that I've ever had in the last 5 years that didn't break in a pile of bolts underneath me. So that you know, for whatever it's worth, that happened. You know, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm the benefactor of that. I think that when I try and boil it down, because it always gets in a hitch for me, you know, it always like, because it's such a conditional state of belief.
Yeah,
you know, in that, you know, I believe all this, but then I don't believe the rest of that. And you're like, okay, you know, and that kind of goes in line with the idea that, you know, there's a heavy rejection of religion. There's a heavy rejection of any kind of formal plan beyond life of any kind, you know, and that not only that, but that's okay. That doesn't throw you into some tailspin of despair,
right?
Which
if it does, like, it's fine if it does, like, to put you in a tailspin of despair. Like, I think everyone should have like an existential crisis to like better know themselves, you know.
What's that for?
I heard Perry ripping the bong.
What do you mean? Like, I cut my finger.
Oh no, on the bong?
Yeah. So there's like this little metal piece.
You know how I got these scars?
Cut my finger, dude.
On the bong.
Allegedly. Tobacco pipe.
Pulls out a issue of Vampirella and Mylar. You know how I got these scars.
So if I were to chime in.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's like a real Galactus or something, dude?
That'd be awesome.
Like, could you imagine that shit?
And
then he eats the universe next to ours, so we never collide with another universe.
Yeah, but it would still fuck everything up because the gravitational pull would order a thing, so everything would mash together.
So there's a gravitational pull on our galaxy.
Everything. Yeah.
So what about outside that galaxy?
I feel like everything's on a big big giant gravity field. You know, like, so if you take out just one thing, all of a sudden one thing comes and like eats it. It'd be like, whoa, adjust. It's trying to adjust, and things are smashing into each other because it's trying to adjust.
My problem with that is that it assumes that everyone agrees that the laws of the universe are not only fixed but replicable,
right?
And continuity forever, and that's just not likely.
Yeah, it's not.
Nothing changes until it does,
right?
And then when it does, then they say, "Oh, I can't believe this happened." And then when it happens the second time, it becomes a pattern, and then it's a predictable pattern. Well, is it really? Because at some point, it's going to freaking change again.
That's why science isn't always accurate. That's why science isn't always like the go-to. It's like you have a rule of how things work for a good amount of stuff, for things you figured out so far. But until that changes, then like
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like we're all kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, everyone is.
Like if you fast forward our time in like 150 years, they're gonna look back and be like, these fucking morons, they didn't know how to fly.
They're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, but I was thinking that like, wow, they spoke really good. Them spoke really well. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. There's a lot to go into that.
Imagine like growing whiskey in space. Like space whiskey, like that could be a thing one day. That's common.
I think there's planets that are made of whiskey out there. You know, they have all the ingredients, and they're floating out there for us to find them. They have all all whiskey atmosphere, whiskey oceans.
That sounds like a really good song or like a band name or something. Like Whiskey Ocean. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Where's my theory?
Don't bother, Perry. That's a third puff idea. Any ideas past the second puff are probably not good.
That gives you to sound like Sublime. You don't want that.
Whiskey Oceans, no.
Whiskey Oceans.
That would sound like Sublime. You don't want that.
Whiskey Seas.
No.
Whiskey Seas? No, that's even worse. Oh well.
Whiskey breeze.
I'm sorry, old Wolf. We hijacked that, dude.
Whiskey sneeze. Ooh,
It's
those
just
are the
always
worst.
fun for me.
A whiskey
I
sneeze.
live in a very homogenous place now.
What's that?
In the what's homogenous?
Yeah.
What state is that?
Everything is relatively the same. Everyone's pretty much the same.
That's kind of boring.
I don't know, man.
It
That's
is.
like, have you ever seen Halloween Town
I've
on
not.
Disney Channel? Like, there's a place where you go to, and in Halloween Town, everything is gray, and they try to get back color.
Oh, it's like Pleasantville.
I've
Yeah,
never,
it's like
I don't know,
You never heard of Pleasantville?
Yo,
Toby
Pleasantville doesn't have Debbie Reynolds.
Kirsten
Pleasantville
Dunst.
episode, dude.
But I think it's nice to get to talk to people. That's one of the things I enjoy about YouTube and their little communities. I get to talk with people that are from other areas who are not, looking around at other people that are just like them all the time. So
Yeah, man,
I mean,
absolutely.
they still pray in school here.
Wow.
Is it Pleasant Poles?
I mean, like, no, Pleasantville.
Pleasantville, yeah, man. It's kind of like the Truman Show,
Movie.
where it's like, I don't know, not really, but I mean, it's
it's nothing like the Truman Show.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, with the whole Americana type of thing, it's like, Truman Show, but like 1950s kind of lifestyle. But it's like black and white village, 1950s I Love Lucy kind of lifestyle. Then all of a sudden, people that are realize and get woke, they become color. They're like, oh shit, you're in color. Like you're woke. Teach me the ways.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a cool metaphor and cinematic thing. It looks cool being things in
And
color.
visually appealing as they slightly introduce color as the movie progresses.
And then it's all color.
Yeah.
It's almost like a metaphor for like sin invading a perfect world.
Well, they just wake
But
up.
the world's better off for it, so it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
A lot to think about.
Look at Old Wolf. He's like, I'm just gonna drink this.
A lot to think about. That's
Cheers, Old Wolf.
I didn't expect it to be 4 hours.
Sorry about that.
Man, that's a long time to sit, dude. Yeah, your back is probably aching. My back is aching after 1 hour.
Bacon.
Thank you for
All right, so
having
we
me
have
on.
we have 10 more minutes. Let's go with 10 more minutes.
All right.
Next subject.
What do you think, Bob? Perry? Old Wolf? What do you
Isn't it
think?
crazy that
Either choice. Well, what do
our
you
mouths have to move to like pitch the vibration coming out of our throat to make words that other people understand?
My thing against like a god is like we're supposed to have these like perfect bodies, whatever, but we're the only creature that has to like wipe after we shit. Like every other creature like makes a perfect turd, and we're the only creature that has to like wipe.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes
cool,
my
perfect
dog used to
body,
shit
yeah.
and he would kick grass.
But hold on.
No, it's
Because those
To clean his
other
ass,
creatures don't wipe doesn't mean they have a perfect shit. That just means they got shit all over their asses.
Yeah, dogs with
That's true,
diarrhea are
that's
the
true,
worst,
that's
dude.
true.
And they have to walk in the tall grass to scratch their asses while they walk.
Yeah, they do the drag.
Don't forget about the
Drag
ones
the
that have
carpet.
disjointed vertebrae and can lick their own ass.
Like a
There you
monkey.
go.
I mean, those guys are golden too.
It's called like what, Marilyn Manson disease, right?
Yeah, you remove a few
Cut up
ribs.
a few ribs.
Yeah, he
Is
can
that a
get
real
down
thing?
in there. Yeah, he's his own best date.
Perry, that's a 90s joke. You're probably a little too old for that. There was a rumor back when Marilyn Manson first became a thing that he removed his lower ribs so he can S his own D. And
So he
so
can
that's
suck his
an
own
ongoing joke. It's not true. It's a whole pure legend.
Yeah,
It's
but
not true.
what was his name in the porn there? What's his name?
He would never go outside again.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Mirrors, right, Perry? Mirrors and rolls of paper
What's the
towels.
fun guy? What's the fun guy's name? Don't make me look it up
Pee
on
Wee
Google.
Herman.
The fun guy?
One guy?
Pee Wee
Porn
Herman.
guy.
Porn guy.
Toby.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Yeah, Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. He's like his own.
Look, John Jeremy. Jason, you've had too many IPAs.
I have. I had
John
five.
Jeremy.
Five.
John
IPAs.
Jacob Jingleheimer.
John
That's-
Jeremy.
Yeah.
He suck his own.
He said it backwards. I was so fucked
Yeah, he's like 2'7" or something. I mean, I don't think that
He's in jail now, dude.
he's just broad
Yeah,
around.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah. But-
He probably just tripped
Ron
over
Jeremy.
himself in the eye. I don't know if that counts.
He did some bad stuff, man. He's in trouble.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
he's
rest
in
of
trouble
you-
now.
How about that
Is
new
he?
Top Gun sequel coming?
Yo, how do you get arrested for jerking off in an adult theater?
Like that wasn't Michael Bolt? No,
No, that
dude
was
from Wham. From
Pee Wee
Wham.
Herman.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman, also the guy from Wham.
George Michael.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't get busted for that. He got
Yeah,
busted for for soliciting sex in a bathroom from a cop.
Bathroom, yeah.
I thought he was jerking off in a bathroom. All right.
No, that was Peter Herman.
No, I remember
he
Peter
asked
Herman
the guy
in
next
theater.
to him to do it.
No, George Michael was that's my channel. He was sucking cock and then the freaking the washroom was at the park.
Hey man, that's a good guest. All right, that's a good host, right?
Yeah, and then when he was done with the guy next to him, the guy arrested him.
There you go.
The same guy he did to arrest him. He's like,
yeah, he was the cop. He was a cop.
Because
after he jerked him off, he arrested him.
Yeah, he said he was undercover. He didn't want to blow his cover.
He
he blew it. He blew it everywhere.
He blew it all over.
Blew it all over the place, man.
He was a lousy cop.
Because like Bill and Ted is like, part 3 came out today, the new one. I rewatched 1 and 2, and then I watched the TV show, the live action series, and I wanted to watch the animated series, which was made by Keanu Reeves and the whole entire crew from the movies. But they made a live action show after the animated series, which was not by them. Terrible. You can watch on YouTube the whole entire series for free. Not the cartoon though. Not Bill and Ted. So there's one episode that's awesome. They go to an alternate reality where you see like Bill. He's like a total dickhead, like millionaire boss guy. He's like has his hair slicked back. And you see his reality. Then it goes and cuts to Ted. What's Ted doing in the future? Whatever this reality. And he's like. Looks like a stoner. He has like a bandana in his head. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys? You want some weed or whatever?" He's like, "Oh, no." He's like, "All right, whatever, man." And then all of a sudden, some guy comes up from behind him. He's like, "Hey, man, can I get something? I'm just trying to chill, whatever." He's like, "Yeah, man, I got what you need, dude. No problem." He's like, "All right, cool. It's like $20 or whatever." He's like, "Here, man, cool." And then the guy's like, "Hey, man, under arrest, undercover." He's like, "Oh, come on, man." So like Ted's like getting arrested. He's like, "Dude, he's like, I got a kid, man. Just $100 in my back pocket, dude. Just take it. Man, it's yours, dude. No problem. I got a kid at home. I got a feeder. Do you have kids, man?" And he's like, "All right, dude, I never do this. Whatever, man. That's fine. Whatever." He's like, takes the money. The officer kind of goes off in the store. He's like, "Watch your back, whatever." And then Ted, he goes and grabs. He's like, "Not so fast, buddy. Internal affairs." And he like rests him. It's like, "Oh, come on, man. It's my first time, dude. It's my first time." He's like, "I never do this ever before." He's like, "Yeah, tell it to the judge, man." Oh, it's so good. It's like total like 180. It's fantastic. That's the best part of the whole entire TV series, dude. So I had to tell you, dude. It's so good.
Thank you for telling us. Now I don't have to hunt it down and wade through the crap to find that gem.
That one gem, dude. The 1, 2 minutes.
I never seen Bill and Ted.
What? Dude, now is the time to do a reaction to 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
you gotta do it now. You gotta binge watch them, dude.
Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow night. Do them both.
Do all 3 in one video.
Yeah, do all 3. The third one came out, right?
Yeah.
I want to watch that. The New Mutants came out today too.
Oh yeah, but that's in theaters only, dude. You can't watch it.
What? Nah, bro. I couldn't find that like illegal. Like fucking.
When you find it, let me know, dude. Link me, dude. Link me.
Hell yeah.
I still got one. I can't wait through those Korean subtitles. They give me headaches.
All these symbols.
The guy wakes up and they're filming in the theater, and some guy gets up and he like goes to get popcorn. You see people like walk by.
Yeah, the head.
Yeah.
The guy in the front seat's getting head. You see like a head going up and down. You're like, dude, I can't see. You're like trying to look over. Dude, Perry, I got one reaction. I keep telling you, like for the third time now. I got one I got to show you, but it has to be a surprise of what the reaction is. I can't tell you what it is. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna paste it to you. And first, we got to decide if you want me in the video or not, and it can be just for us or whatever. But I want to record you. I want you to record your reactions at least just you of what it is. And you might have seen it before. I have no idea, but I don't think you've seen it. It's a short, like 10-minute video.
Like on Instagram, just send me the link.
Yeah, but I don't want you to click on it and then like watch it behind my back. I want to see you do it live.
Okay.
And it's want to do commentary or not, man. It's
is it? I'm just gonna take a guess. Is it 2 girls, 1 old wolf?
No. But it is a viral video. Okay, it is a viral video that maybe came out like maybe 3 years ago, around there.
I might have seen it.
Yeah, I think you probably seen maybe. We'll find out.
Internet in Perry's junior high. I don't know.
Let's see.
Old Wolf and I remember the old viral video is just a dancing baby.
Yes, dude. You remember dancing hamster? Remember the dancing hamster?
Hell yeah.
It was hamsterdance.com. And that was a whole entire website was a hamster dancing. A whole bunch of hamsters like do 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 do. That was a whole and it was had like a billion hits. That was the first meme on the internet. It's a billion hits. A hamster dancing. A whole bunch of hamsters.
Yeah. And the
Hamster
squirrel riding jet skis or the squirrel riding skis.
Everyone had angelfire.com pages. That's their website, angelfire.com.
Oh
I used
yeah.
to go on something called E-Bombs World.
Oh yeah.
Well, you remember e-greeting cards, Old Wolf, when we had all those .com millionaires making e-greeting cards?
Yep.
Sending emails to each other. I'm a millionaire. How'd you do that? Well, all you gotta do is I'll send a greeting card to somebody and put your message in it. Whoa! And I get to pick my own picture. Yep, clip art. All you want.
Oh, remember that little clip guy at Microsoft Word? He would like pop out.
paperclip.
Oh, paperclip. I think he had a name Clippy or something.
Clippy.
Yeah.
Clippy?
Yeah.
That's
He's like
horrible.
Clippy.
Yeah. Man. Oh.
All right, you guys. I have to get some sleep.
All right.
Yeah, me too. I got a big day tomorrow. I just haven't decided how big it's going to be.
Harry's ripping the bong. I hear you.
What are you talking about?
Hurry, hey, hurry. Get your channel going. You can keep this going. I have to get some sleep.
All right.
I already bailed on one group that told me
Excellent.
that. They dropped the link and I came here instead. So I'm gonna have to check on them before I go to bed, I guess.
I'm gonna play some Fall Guys until I pass out.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
catch y'all later.
Love
Thanks
you
for having
guys.
me on.
Later, dudes. Thank
Love
you
you guys
all.
in the chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy.
See ya. Oh my God.